Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy for what is live stream number 11 as we continue our magical journey through the game. Good morning, I hope you're all well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours, just over, starting a little bit early again, as we continue this journey. Yesterday's stream, we managed to get a bit of the main story done as we explored the coast to meet Sebastian and took out a lot of goblins and other things along the way. We also went to own our own shop. Now, out of all the quests we've done so far in the game, this quest to owning a shop took us around an hour to do, maybe a little bit over that, but that wasn't the big deal. The actual owning a shop mission itself, the fighting, the upside down fighting as well, was just incredible, and one of the most bizarre quests we've done to date. It was just weird and wonderful at the same time. But that was yesterday. Today we're going to continue on. We'll see what we can do story-wise. We'll try and do some more side missions. We've got 3.5 hours, so once again, plenty of time. This is our second of 5 Hogwarts Legacy streams this week. Plenty of time. Massive thank you to those who joined us last night for Batman Arkham Asylum as we began the Batman trilogy, as voted for by you guys. That began last night. And a massive welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the content on the channel. And thank you for subscribing. Good morning, Brackley. How are you? Right, let me just check the sound, and then I need to quickly tweet, and then we're going to crack on. There we go. Playing Assassin's Creed 3 still, nice. That's why I can't type and talk. Type and talking. I struggle. I can do certain things, but it's certain parts of typing and talking I can't do. It's really weird. After 2 years, you would have thought this would be a lot easier, but it's still not. It's not being able to do two things together. And no, I just hate the silence. I'd like to keep, the silence to a minimum where possible. That's the problem. But that is done. Someone did. I got a mention. We did a short yesterday. I don't do many shorts, to be honest. I do a few every now and then, and it's normally of the episodic content. Just to do that. That's okay. And someone mentioned about the short we posted yesterday of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's weird watching it without music. Now, I've actually made a decision after we started Final Fantasy, to be fair. I wonder what that was then. That's Deke. I just saw Deke do something in the background. We don't turn music off anymore. I'm kind of fed up. I know that you can get copyright issues on gaming content, if you leave music on. I've made a conscious decision to never turn music off anymore. Unfortunately, we started that before I made the decision. It's like yesterday's Batman Arkham Asylum stream. We gained a copyright on that. Copyright doesn't affect the channel. It's not a strike. It's nothing bad. It just means you can't monetize that content, which isn't a big deal. But we got one on Batman, but it's no impact, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, from now on, we won't be taking music off. I don't mind. I don't care what the consequences are, because most of the time it's either no impact or you can't monetize that video, which isn't a big deal. People worry about copyright, I think, a little bit too much, to be fair. So I've just decided not to worry at all. Now, we are in Hogsmeade. This is where we finished off. We own a shop now, which what we do with the shop means we can sell our gear that's no good to us there, and we get a little bit extra money. It's not much. I think it's 6 coins more for the green gear. So it's not a massive amount, but it's something. Talking of gear, that's our current setup. We've got rid of quite some of the legendary gear we were holding on to, using 17 of 32 spaces. Quest-wise, where are we heading next? We've got to work with Lodgok to stop Ranrock's plan. That's main story. We've still got lots of other things. We can actually go and learn the Imperio curse if you meet Sebastian at the catacombs. Natty wants to talk with Poppy. We've got so many quests to do. And I've just seen, while we're in Hogsmeade, there is actually a quest nearby we need to pick up. Doesn't mean we'll do it now. The last quest we finished off yesterday was actually ridiculous. Let's track that one. We're going to head there. All optionals are done. Nicely done, Brackley. We went to capture a unicorn. In fact, we've actually still got it on us because we haven't taken to the room requirements yet. We go to inventory. We went to catch Hazel the unicorn for its owner, who was concerned, and that took forever, including fighting a troll while we was trying to catch it. Yeah, it was ridiculous the amount it ran away. I think we caught it in the end because it got stuck. Otherwise, I don't know how long that would have taken us to catch it in total, but we did it in the end. So since we're in Hogsmeade, let's pick up this quest. We'll speak to the Hufflepuff. No name, just the Hufflepuff. We'll pick this up, and then, depending where it is, if it's nearby, we'll do it. If not, I think we'll go to Lodgok and keep the main story moving, or at least do a little bit towards it right at the start. And then, when that's done, we'll do a few side missions back to main story and try and keep everything flowing as best as possible. Right, where is the Hufflepuff?
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour of you?
I'm trying to think how to pronounce her name. Cariza? I don't know. I could be completely wrong with that.
Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirus at Hogwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
Esteemed lineage. Okay. You want to help the less fortunate. This is not going to go well.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's
I'm being nice to her.
You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates.
Try and say that quickly.
I've
No,
run
don't
out
work.
of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few...
It is, yes. It's 25 minutes past 8 in the morning for me, Brackley. We have started a little bit earlier than the schedule dictated, to be fair. We need to get some Booba-Tuba pus from the Forbidden Forest.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
Yeah, that's a good point.
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely, rather than merely
I haven't done much. Made my little boys pat lunch. Other half a little boy left for work. Yeah, can't say we did a lot this morning. We never do. They rush around. I don't.
That beauty potions are the future.
I'm taking a mouthful of painkillers.
Looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place.
Yeah, morning's okay.
I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba
How about yours? You're in the evening, aren't you, Brackley?
An altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
You got Connor's outfit, nice.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own.
It sounds like she just wants to squeeze spots.
If it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
Why don't she go and do it herself, though? That's the thing. It's 6:30, is it for you? Oh wow, okay.
Some for you if I have the time.
Yeah, time differences are so weird, aren't they?
I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
I could go and do it myself, but I just don't want to. I need them, but I don't want to.
Classmates are counting on you.
I kind of want to do this now. Spot removal. That's so weird, isn't it? I could just go and get them myself, but really, I don't want to. I think someone else needs to do it for me. Right, have we got a fast travel point nearby? If we have, brilliant. If not, kind of do want to go and do this. Our nearest is there, which is a little way away. Do you know what? I want to do this because I'm curious. Let's head to here first, and then we'll travel down. There is a Merlin trial nearby. We know how to do, I think, every Merlin trial now. So it's worth a look. I don't actually remember where we got it from, to be fair. I take it you got it a lot earlier than you was expecting it to.
Young friend.
Right, there is a Merlin trial just over here. We'll do that first. As I say, I think we've figured out how to do every Merlin trial now. I say I think.
These rocks have seen better days.
This might be one actually we don't know how to do. I'm just saying as we know how to do every Merlin trial. Well, they're saying that. Do we just need to knock those off?
Bombarder.
I could be wrong in doing this, but I've just got a thought, and maybe.
Bombarder. Revelio.
No. An answer to the question.
Bombarder.
So I think this is one of the ones we actually don't know what we need to do. There's nothing really around to give us that indication of what needs doing here. We've got lots of new spells. It's a case of try every spell and see what works, isn't it? Definitely not Flipendo.
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
They're saying that. Hang on. So I'm just looking what's around us.
Bombarder.
I thought that might do something, but it doesn't.
Revelio.
So obviously we've got to do something with these, but I've got no clue what. Desmond has got to jump off building part. Oh, okay. I'm just going to see. I'm going to change our spells a little bit just to see if anything else works with this. It may not, but it's worth a quick look. The only one maybe is that one. No. 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 So this is obviously one we don't know what we need to do for it. Yeah, there's something obviously we don't know, but I don't know what it is at this point. Reparo doesn't do anything. We've got the majority of spells now, so you would have thought we'd know how to do this by now, but there's some of these we just don't know. Okay. There we go. So we'll ignore that, and we're going to go and do this pus mission quickly to go and get the spot stuff that the girl needs. We'll fly. We've been here before. We've had a look around before.
This place has seen better days.
I don't think there's any real reason for us not to fly at this point. We don't fly very often, but when it's a case of just going to get something in somewhere we've been previously, it makes sense to speed it up a little bit. So over here is our...
This is where Saccharissa said to go.
Babatubers.
Where are those Boobatubers?
Boobatubers. That's what we're looking for. Our Boobatubers.
Revelio.
There's a forest troll down here with a load of stuff in it as well. Let's take on the forest troll quickly.
Just my luck. A troll. Bombarder. Confringo. Glacius.
We've really just taken the forest troll while we're here. To be fair, forest trolls aren't that bad now. As you can see, we're doing a lot of damage just by blocking and combining our spells. That's why they're not that big a deal anymore. Wait until it gets a bit lower before we use ancient magic on it. Right, that should be low enough. Troll down.
Rest easy, my lord friend.
Right, troll bogies. That's not what we're after. We're after Boobatubers. Here they go.
Oh, that smells awful.
There's some Boobatubers.
Only 4 more, thank goodness.
We need 4 more Boobatubers.
Revelio.
No more there. There is a chest here as well, actually. Such a strange name. Booba Tubers. Lumus, Maximo, Power is done to you. Can't wait for that to play the day officially. You can't wait for the movie. What do you mean by that? Revelio. How are you today, though, Dennis? Right, we've got 2 of the 5 Booba Tubers we need. We're only doing this. We picked this mission up in Hogsmeade, and I just thought, okay, it's quite amusing as a quest. Let's quickly go and do it, and that's why we're quickly doing it. And then we'll go and meet. I'm gonna leave them attacking each other. Let's not get involved in their little fight, shall we? Right, there's a Booba Tuber there. And then we're gonna go and meet Lodgok and do the main story part with him. And then we'll do a couple of side missions and then another main story part. I'm kind of mixing the 2 together as much as possible. Right, come on, Booba Tubers. There's another one here. And there's one here.
That should do it.
There we go. We have our Booba Tubers.
Now.
I don't need to fight the spiders. Not sure if it will let me fast travel while they're after me. Although I don't think they're after me now. I think we are away. Okay. Let us head back to Hogsmeade, hand this mission in, and then we'll go and meet Lodgok. Desmond. Did I stream Assassin's Creed 3? No, we streamed it. We streamed all of it and DLC. Yeah, we did it all live. We've done every Assassin's Creed game live, to be fair. Okay, let's hand this in. Give her what she needs for a spot cream, and then we'll crack on with Lodgok. And we know where he is. He's actually along the coastline. So that's where we'll head after this. It's nice to get a few of these done, as and when. And we own a shop. If you missed the shop quest yesterday, you missed out on a treat. It was incredible.
You needed.
Although fighting upside down is not fun.
Too much trouble. May I have them?
I want to know why she didn't go and get myself. She said I could go and get myself, but I just don't want to.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly.
You're doing such a good thing. I'm sure everyone will really appreciate you stopping them being spotty.
One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Booba Tuber harvesting gear is the actual reward, and 300 coins. We've still not had an issue of money. Money for us seems to be plentiful. Right, Lodgok, we're heading to meet him now. He's discovered something we need to go and do. We can fast travel nearby. Let's go and meet Lodgok. Move the main story on a little bit more. And then we'll try and do some side missions afterwards.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased being.
Right, he is. That's telling me there's an enemy nearby. Oh, it's a troll, isn't it? Armoured troll. We need to go and beat the armoured troll to get to where we need to go. Right, we've got to beat the armoured troll first before we meet Lodgok. We could have ran past it, I suppose, but we're here, it makes sense. I paused there when I shouldn't have done. I should have maximised our attacks there. I was too busy to put my spells on him to worry about him throwing something out. Bombarder. I think we've got the right mix of attacking spells currently. I think they all work really well together. I'm completely aiming away from him there. The reason I'm not using the ancient magic just yet, I'm just waiting for it to charge up a little bit more. I'm waiting for his health to be lower. I may as well use it to take him down fully. Use it to get his health down quite a bit before we use it. grab more ancient magic to get charged. I'd like to have some ancient magic in the bank where we can. Because that way we've always got it if we need it. You know, if we're in a bind and we really need to do something quickly. There we go, ancient magic time. Didn't take him out, I used it a little bit too early there. As I didn't take him out, unfortunately. But he is nearly out now. There he is. Armored troll down.
That was a close one.
There's not many enemies at the minute we're afraid of, really, to be fair. Akila, good morning, how are you? Most of them can be defeated fairly simply with just combining spells really well. So yeah, there's nothing really I would say we're afraid of at the minute. I wouldn't say it's made it easy, but we're definitely not afraid of anything.
There could be goblin loyalists in here.
Okay. So we're heading inside to meet Logok, that's the plan. You gained a sub, but your dog keeps attacking you. You almost broke your phone. Right, where's Logok?
No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already.
We're not gaining really any gear that's high enough level for us as well, which is a little bit concerning. We found this yesterday as well. Most gear that we're finding is too low for us to use. It means we're selling a lot, and now we've got our own little shop to sell. Perfect. How are you this morning, Noah Killer? Right, what are we going to find in here?
Look at the size of this mine.
It's a big old mine, isn't it?
Lodgok!
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ragnarok's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
We could go in all silently, but actually, I don't see the point in that. We may as well take them out as and when we can. Alright, one down. See the only one? Yeah, that's it. It's all them down for the minute. We could do this a lot more silently, but I don't think silence and stealth really suits us, to be fair.
This cart ought to get me deeper.
Oh, we can use the cart to get there, okay. Right, we're going deep in the mine via the cart. I'm just seeing if there's anything else around for the minute. Nothing else to pick up here. And the door doesn't open is what I'm assuming. No, okay. We're going to use the cart and head deeper into the mine then. Why would Logok go in without us? He asked for us to be here.
But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
You're doing great. I am. I'm having fun, Killer. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, I'm doing good.
How deep will this take?
Ragnarok's going to be pleased with our progress.
Also, that's quite cool. It's like a really, really expensive roller coaster.
Revelio.
Right. Some more money to pick up. We've got no end of money at the minute. It is a bit. I think I was going to say money's really hard to come by early on, but actually now we've got so much of it. And we never spend anything. We don't. There's a lot of things we don't use. So potions we don't really use, and we probably could. It just doesn't. I suppose it doesn't suit my playstyle. I suppose. I'm assuming I was meant to do that. There's a doorway there we can now open, essentially, because of it. But yeah, we don't use potions, we don't really use...
I wonder where these pipes go.
Cabbages. We did start using cabbages at the start, and then this has got a bit fiddly that I'm just not worried about it. And once you start combining spells, I just find potions don't really make any sense. Or we don't need to use them. But then I suppose it depends on your style. If you're going to be all sneaky, invisibility potion and things like that would really help. So I think it does depend on your playstyle. I see the other one coming towards me. Yeah, as long as you combine spells, most fights are quite simple. Just make sure you've got some attacking spells that you'd like to use. I tried to dodge that one, I should have done. I'm not saying every fight's easy, because as you can see, it's definitely not, but I probably should have been a bit more silent. I've just seen how many goblins are here, there's lots. Ah, missed the block. That's him down. It's him down. I think we're safe for the minute. Right, anything to pick up here? There's a block over there. Oh, okay, so that, if we move this down, we can then get up there. I'm assuming there might be something up there we need to go and get. That's my assumption. There we go. What's up here?
Revelio.
Bit of moonstone. Have to go off the beaten track. There's always something that you might not see if you go the direction it wants you to all the time. Ah, it's level 3 lock. We're not high enough yet to do that. We need more demi-guides. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated, whoever they were. We are missing, I think, 3 demi-guide statues to upgrade our lockpicking skills. I can hear someone shouting. Right, let's have a look. Chest over here. We like that. I'm guessing this is the right way. There's a load of people below us. I can see that. I'm assuming this is taking us down. We are trying to search for Logcock. We haven't found him yet. There's a few enemies here then. And a troll. It's always fun. So we'll try and deal with the trolls first. The goblins first, and then deal with the troll afterwards. It's kind of normally my plan. Is ignore the troll to start with. And deal. Oh, we're doing some magic on the troll. Takes it down a little bit. But normally I try and take out the goblins first, mainly because they're the ones that are going to get in our way when we're trying to attack the troll. Okay, there's a few of these, isn't there? No, I went to block when I shouldn't have done that. I'm taking a few hits, but that's going to happen. There's so many of these guys. We are going to take a few hits. Bombarder works because anyone around them when you use it actually gets hurt as well. Right, how are we doing taking the goblins out? I think we're doing okay with goblins. Oh, got hit there. Just trying to take out as many goblins as possible before we focus on Mr. Block. The troll. Let's stupefy on the troll there. Let's make some magic saved up. We're okay potion wise as well. I'm aiming at the wrong person. I'm trying to aim at the one there. Right, it's shield broken. That one's nearly down. Should have blocked that actually, that probably would have taken him down. Potato was the wrong spell to use there. Right, you're down. It's another one down. Deal with you as well. Oh, this is a named person, this one. So infamous foe now defeated. There's one goblin left, and then just the troll to worry about, to be fair. One goblin and then the troll. And this is why I always focus on the goblins first. I find it's just easier to take them out so they stop them coming out after you as much as you can. Right, us and the troll. One-on-one with a troll isn't too bad, you're just going to make sure you move around a lot. I'm saving my ancient magic up again. Always try and make sure we have an excess where possible. Sitting with his own boulder, there we go, that's a dueling feat done as well. All the ancient magic to pick up around him. So far so good. I need a few more hits and then we'll go and use ancient magic to take him down that. Ancient magic should now finish him off. There we go, troll is down, lots of things to pick up. We took a few hits, we could have been better with some of our protection spells. But actually, decent fight, and we did okay.
Revelio.
I do lack the defensive skills sometimes. That would make life a little bit easier. But yeah, taking out the goblins first and focusing on them rather than the troll makes life so much easier. I think if you concentrate on the troll sometimes, you're just going to get yourself stuck. There's so many other people attacking you. Thank you for the like, followers, much appreciated. There's so many people attacking you all at once. Okay, where are we heading? There was a named enemy there as well, which was interesting. I don't think we're meant to be down here. I think this was just an area to go to. Because I can't see another way out. So my thinking is we need to go back in the lift. I think the only reason to come down here was to take on the named enemy, to be fair. Oh, there's actually fire there. Let's load this. What's that do? I think that is just for the lift, isn't it? I think we are meant to head back up. I think that was just to take on the named enemy by the looks of things. There's so many different routes to take and things to find. Okay. There was a chest there, I couldn't see where it was though. Right, so we're actually meant to be heading this way. There we go. It's so easy to go a different route, isn't it, and find other things. There's a few things to pick up over here. We'll quickly grab those. And there's a chest and stuff up here. We've got a decent amount of gear space. We're just picking up rubbish all the time though. It's very rare for us now to pick up something that actually helps us, unless it's something that's doesn't show us what stats it has, and then once we go and find out, occasionally we'll get something that's better. Yeah, it's come to a point of where gear isn't better anymore. Right, wrong button. It's not fall off, shall we? Okay, that's not moving to us. What do we need to activate for that to come towards us?
Better to get on one of those than try to jump across.
Yeah, we need to get on one. So, we need to figure out what we need to do then to make that come across to us.
Repair.
Why have I got the wrong thing? So that's not running at the minute, is it, by looks of things? We need to get that running, would be my guess. Is there anything here we can make fire with? That's got fire there. There's obviously something we need to do to get that running. And that's what we need to find, I think. I can't pull that across as we normally can. Normally you can pull those across to you. But it's not, yeah, that's not... Oh, there we go. I just wasn't at the right angle then, obviously. It's all about the angles. There's going to be lots more fighting here yet. I don't know where Lodgok is. We haven't found him yet. We're meant to meet him here. We haven't quite found him. Alright, we've been seen by the goblins. I said we could be really discreet and go invisible, but I think we're a student. We're not going to think like that, are we? I shouldn't have. I was trying to protect myself there, and I shouldn't have done. Right, let's make sure we stay away a little bit. Stupid fight. This is when I kind of wish we had Incendio sometimes, because obviously they're quite nearby. When they surround us, Incendio works brilliantly. And I can put it on, to be fair. Right, we're going to keep a distance a little bit. Let's use a bit of ancient magic just to even the score a little bit. One out there. Got to get that timing better, get Stupefy sorted. The Stupefy obviously blocks them as well, or stuns them anyway. But we defeated them. We did okay.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Could have been better. But yeah, them kind of instances is where Incendio helps. One thing I've not checked, and I think we should, I can do it in here. Talent points. We've always got an excess of talent points because I didn't want to spend them all and then regret spending them on certain spells. But now we've changed what spells we use. I'm just thinking Bombarder might be a good one to upgrade. Massive area of effect. We've got 7 talent points. Let's acquire that. It's a spell we use a lot now, so it kind of makes sense to make it stronger for us. Everything else we kind of already use and have already upgraded, but that's the spell we use a lot since we've started having it. So it makes sense to actually make it better, essentially. Okay, that's that.
These devices run on steam power.
There's our lift. I don't think we found the door to the other one of those we did earlier, to be fair. We've got to find that at some point. Right, hopefully Lodgok is up here somewhere. Definitely a big old area to look at. Nothing else there. Right, where is he? I expect him to wait outside for us, but actually something's obviously happened. Oh, Ranrock's here. I wasn't expecting Ranrock in person.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
My Stupefy there. Oh, there's a troll here. We're kind of in a little bit of a too small an area for that troll, really, to be after us. Too small an area. Yeah, we kind of got ourselves in a little bit of a situation. I need to get out of here. There we go, with 3. I'd rather be in a bigger area to fight than contained like that, to be fair. So I'm getting caught. Right, there we go. Bombarder now does a bigger area of effect, so we've got to make sure we use that to our advantage. I told him to sign in for that. Oh! Just trying to keep away while we deal with the goblins, to be fair. Right, 1 goblin down at least. Ancient magic on the troll at the same time, just to do some damage. Okay, we're okay. Just trying to make sure we stay away a little bit. I actually froze the wrong one there. But we do need this guy down. There we go. Bring him into the fight. Right, that's him down. I think there's only 1 left. Goblin-wise to deal with, and that's him there. Right, now it's just us and the troll. I do like a one-on-one with the troll. One-on-one with a troll is so much easier than lots of goblins around you, I find. Especially when he throws rocks at you. Plus just to throw him straight back at him. The ancient magic on him as well. There we go, shoulders down. What a fight. These fights are definitely getting tougher and being hit a lot more. I think a lot of it is just trying to keep our wits about us. I need to protect better, which we know. And we know I'm not very good at that. Your gear slots are full. How are gear slots full? We've not actually... We left loads of space. Let's have a look. We're going to have to get rid of some stuff. But yeah, we're out of slots. Oh, we have a gear slot of gear that's better now. Although we'll keep the one we've got because that's only going to give us a 4 increase in offense. But current one with the talent we have increases damage with Bombarder, so there's no point putting that one on. I am going to get rid of anything that's just to give us some more space, so that can go. That one's no. None of these are better. So we'll keep the one we've got, even though the talent doesn't help us. Worse, unidentified, worse. We are losing 60 coins every time we destroy an item of clothing, a gear, but we need some gear slots open, so we haven't really got much choice. And because we came into this after selling most of our gear at the end of last stream, I thought we'd have plenty of space, but obviously I was wrong. Last one to double check. Okay. I do hate destroying gear just because you're losing money, essentially, but we need space. Okay, we're good. So do I need to destroy these? Yeah. Got one down. There we go. They were blue, I guess I needed to destroy them. Got to stop Ramrock and his plan. Not too keen on doing that while we stood underneath him, to be fair. Speak of the devil.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another. I found this one lurking outside.
And there's a Lodgok.
Lodgok? Come to make amends, little brother.
Little brother?
I came to stop this. What is this you've brought me?
he just given him?
It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragpor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along.
So they're related then?
But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Oh wow, that guy, the Dark Wizard there, went to use Avada Kedavra on him. On Ranrock. I missed. We're getting out of it. Lodglock code seems to be down. I'm assuming he's not alive. But Ranrock now knows where he needs to go for the final repository.
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Right, time for us to get out of here then, it seems.
Revelio. Now to get out of this blasted place.
Right, this takes us down. I'm just curious what's down here. This is the original way we came in, isn't it? We are going to need to come back here at some point, because there's things we can't do until we can unlock higher level locks. At some point we do need to come back. The Lodglock is now gone. We found out he's related to Ranrock. Ranrock doesn't need the Dark Wizards anymore, after one just tried to kill him, and messed it up massively. The story took a turn then. It's the fact that now Ranrock knows where the final repository
I'll
is.
send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Okay, that is the main quest done. Right, where are we heading next? Now, there's still lots to do, places to be. So, in the Shadow of Time is meet Sebastian at the Catacombs. We're going to learn the Imperio Curse. Doesn't mean we're actually going to use it, but I think we'll meet him there. Let's see where that is. We also need to head... we need to head to the Room of Requirements, really, so we know what gear we can then sell. So actually, if we head to the Room of Requirements first, we'll check our gear. And then we will sell what in our shop, what we can't use, what's no good to us. And then from there, we'll go and meet Sebastian. That's my plan.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Oh, we've got a better hat. Deke's got news. So we need to speak to Deke as well. Before we speak to him, let's quickly go and grab some more of these. Mallow Sweet. I keep grabbing the Dittany, but the Fluxweed, but we don't use it. I just keep grabbing it because we're grabbing the other one. Right, we'll check gear. We'll need to speak to Deke as well, then, by the sounds of things. So I think the hat was better than our current. Let's have a look. Increased damage with Bombarder. So that's 2 items we'll have, where Bombarder is now going to be better than. I just need to double check nothing else has changed to be better. So that one there will lose 20 defense, but it does increase Bombarder. If you start mixing these traits together, that does make a big difference, I think. We could add Bombarder to this one, to be fair. And we could get a level 2. Let's see if we can add Bombarder to that one that's better than our current gear. We may not have the requirements, but we'll see. We haven't really done this that much. So there is a better... It's that one, I think, isn't it? Can we view traits? I want to see if Bombarder's on here. Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus. They're level 3. This can hold a level 2 trait, that's the thing. Although we need Dirical feathers for level 2s, it seems. Haven't really looked too much at that, to be fair, so it's worth having a quick look. We'll get rid of that hat, though. Until we get end game gear, I don't think there's much point in worrying too much about talent, the perks and stuff, because end game gear is going to be better, isn't it? I would assume. Let's speak to Deke and find out what he needs.
Hello, Deke.
Might be something we can do as we're out and about.
You had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does.
And then Sebastian is the next
Deke
protocol.
knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts.
Phoenix nest.
And Deke recently heard rumours of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
We haven't got a phoenix yet.
Nest. I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Okay. We're going to go and rescue it.
I'd better go and rescue it then.
I might do that first, to be fair.
Deke thinks so.
And then Sebastian.
So majestic a beast should not fall into such
I want to learn
the
unforgivable curses, but I don't plan on using them.
But Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with
I like
Deke's
to play as myself, and I wouldn't.
master.
I'd like
Deke
to think I
hopes
wouldn't
that
use
you
them.
are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Okay. So that is a new mission then. Have we got a new trial? Oh, we can do a new trial as well. Oh wow, okay. What we'll do, Phoenix Rising, we'll search the cave for the Phoenix. We're going to go and meet Sebastian first to do this mission. We've got so many missions to do. I think the Phoenix can probably wait. We'll do Sebastian, and then we'll do the next trial, I think. We've got plenty of time. We've got another just under 3 hours of the stream left. So I think that's a good plan. We'll go and sell the gear we don't need first at our shop, so we get a little bit more money for it. And then, yeah, we'll meet Sebastian, learn the Imperio curse with him, and then we'll go and do the next trial.
Get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I forget where my shop is, to be fair. This one does bring us out right near our shop.
Revelio.
It should do. If I can remember where it is. I don't think we can unlock that. That's too high a level, isn't it? Yeah, level 3. We've got to get these demi-guys found as well. We really need to learn to unlock more locks, to be fair. Which one's our shop? There. Right behind me. Ah, it's this one here. It's because it doesn't look like a shop from the outside.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Okay, let's speak to Penny. We'll sell the gear we don't need.
You have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Right, let's get rid of everything that's no good for us. And then we'll look at selling some legendary gear. So although that's better, it's not better by enough to make sense in changing. Not with the trait that's already on the other one. That's no good to us, even though it's a higher level. That's no good to us. So in our shop, we are getting a little bit extra money for selling it in our own shop. Now, what have we got legendary that we can get rid of? I'm going to get rid of those. They're level 21, level 6, 11, 11. I think anything under 25 is pointless keeping. And as I say, I think max level someone said is 40. So really, all this lower gear stuff, yes, you can upgrade it. It's not really that useful. Because of the upgrade cost, we are 11,000 in money, so we're not really worried about money or anything at this point. Right, let's go and meet Sebastian. Oh, there's a mirror there. We need to find a moth somewhere to put into that mirror by the looks of things. Just to see if I can quickly find a moth.
Revelio.
I bet I can't. Not quickly, anyway.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Right, I will just get carried away and looking around. Let's go and meet Sebastian, and then we'll do the next trial afterwards. Some point, there's loads of Merlin trials there we need to do. Right, where is Sebastian? Ah, it's all the way over here in Feldcroft. So yeah, this will teach us the Imperio Curse, and then we'll go to the map chamber. So a side mission or two, then main mission, and keep things moving that way. Story-wise, I think we're getting close to the end.
Good.
This will be the 4th trial, and I'm guessing there's only 4. So I think we are getting quite into the story now, that we may be coming towards a conclusion of sorts.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb,
reversing dark magic curses.
For Anne. I need to see her.
Okay, let's find out a little bit more first.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Right, let's explore the catacombs of Sebastian.
Explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
We said we wouldn't.
Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
I was reading the other day that everyone thinks that Sebastian is one of the best characters in the game and there should be more missions with him. And I kind of can see that point. I kind of agree, to be fair. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay and turned into sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects was allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Okay. Let's go in the catacomb with Sebastian. He generally, when we've had fights with Sebastian,
I'm sure that
he does hold his own quite well.
Success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Right, well obviously spiders are going to be here, as we can see. One spider down already. Those spiders down.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insects.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't say it. We're here for a reason. I'd say
Right.
opening them all is justified.
There is also something else here. There's a box there. Tells me it goes over there. So I'm guessing, looking on the mini-map, there's actually a chest here. So we'll grab this while we're here.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous...
Revelio.
Brilliant.
What's over here? Open this up as well. There we go. Right, let's head further down in the catacombs. I'm guessing we're going to find quite a few spiders in here. It's kind of a given, isn't it? To be fair, I think we're doing okay against the spiders. They're not lasting that long against us. Gotta open everything up because I don't know what's going to be around us. There's a doorway here as well. Can be opened. Right, so a passage down that way, which I think is where we need to head. There's a lot of stuff down that way. What's this way?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
More spiders. Big spiders. I was reading actually, someone was saying they wanted to be able to turn off spiders just because of their fear of arachnophobia. They wanted that ability to turn off. I kind of see their point. If you're afraid of spiders, playing this is not going to be fun, is it? And there are a lot of spiders.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
It's not, you know, it's not like there's only a small amount. There's a lot of
ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then we're back.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Revelio.
I'm sure I blew that up because there was money behind it. I think I collected it. Right, there's a spider web here. And a chest behind it. Nothing better for us. Is that everything picked up here? So this was the opposite way to where it wanted us to go, but I always do that first. You find extra stuff in places you're not meant to head to. Or not, it's not trying to encourage you to go that way, basically. Right, let's head further down. Yeah, I can definitely understand people wanting an arachnophobia mode. If you're afraid of spiders, this is definitely not the game for you.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Big spider there.
Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Right, there's lots of blue stuff, which means lots of things to do.
Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
There is, and I released this. I'm thinking a spider's about to come out. There we go, big spider. Why did my glacius not hit it? Bombarder with it. Spider down. It might not be the last spider we see though, to be fair.
Revelio.
Right, nothing to pick up there. There's no one there. Okay, so these are bones. I'm guessing we need to make a bridge of sorts. Student journal. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. Research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak ones have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Right. We do need to speak to Sebastian.
Revelio.
There's a little... Okay, there's a little hole here.
We're in a tomb. I assume hearing sounds come with the territory.
More bones. It might be a case of we need to use all the bones around us. Right, we need to speak to Sebastian anyway for the next part. Let's have to pick him over here. There's obviously something there as well. Alright, let's quickly speak to Sebastian. I think I know what we need to do.
Student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
I think the pages were left there on purpose.
A student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
I'm guessing on purpose, personally.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Well, we have got some of the bones already for the barricades.
There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Bones stacked on
Right, that's where we need to... I'm guessing there's a barricade we need to establish there.
Or
What's
in this
this
case,
here?
no bones.
Okay, that leads somewhere else. I know what we need to do. I'm just
We've
going...
made it this far, but clearly we have more
I have to look around. I can't just do what it wants me to do immediately. Okay, that needs bones for a bridge. So actually, I think I'm going too far ahead of myself. So we'll head back and do the barricade first. Because that looks like we're going to head there anyway, naturally. So bone barricade is what we need. And I'm guessing they're going over here. That's some of it. Right, where did I leave the rest of the bones? There's a doorway through there as well we need to go to. More bones here. Making the barricade. We're getting there. There's bones in here. There is another room to go in a second as well. Are you coming, Bones? Why are you not coming with me? I think I might have moved too quickly. I think that was the issue there. Right. Bone barricade done. The other reason I've just seen another room we haven't been to yet.
I felt it in my bones.
Right, before we head in there is another room over here to look at. It's all about making sure we've got everything we possibly can in one area. Can we get to this area, or is this going to be a way out area possibly? I think it's a way out area, isn't it? Right, we know there's something that way. Let's go down here first though. Supposedly the relic's in here. There's going to be some big spiders.
Before we trudge on further, I just realised something. The students
what have you realised?
The Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Obviously we're going to learn it. I just don't plan on using it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious
Good point.
curse?
Where did he learn it?
Myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Yeah, we're going to learn
It's
it.
probably wise to know the spell.
It's always better to have the option to use it if we need it.
Shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Right, let's have a look. There we go. We've learned Imperio. As I say, I'm not planning on using it, but at least we know it.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your
Revelio.
I'm not assigning it. Spiders incoming. There we go, spiders down.
Revelio.
There's a lot of spider web here, isn't there? Okay. There's obviously something that way. I don't think we can get through that way though by the looks of it. There's a doorway there. That's where we came in. Let's make sure we picked everything up in here first. Got to pick everything up before we move on. There's a big spider's web there. And lots of spiders. And there's something this way. Let's blow the doors off.
Another barricade. Accurate. How well you did on the last one. This should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Okay, so that barricade opens that doorway.
Revelio.
See, that's opposite to where we can also go. There's a chest there.
That worked. Keep going.
I would keep going. There's a spider still first. Spider down.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Okay. There's 4 of these to move. Oh, I've just realised what we need to do. symbols. So on that doorway is that symbol, and the bottom one is that one there.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio.
There we go. That's rune door opened of a chest. What door have we not opened? There's things behind that one. So we need. Where is it? This one first. And then we also need the circle one. And that should open that one, which gives us bones. The bones are needed over here anyway. Where is that? Over here. There's one lot of bones done. We'll take these to do this one. So we just need to open all the doorways. So this one here, we haven't opened yet, I don't think. So that is that one and that one. And that's that doorway open. More bones. There's more than one way to go here, so we've got to make sure we go back and check the other way as well. That's doorway open. Did we open all of these now?
Shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's all of them opened. So there was somewhere else to go the other way. So we've got lots. I'm kind of confused in terms of which way we should be heading. That wants us to go in there. I know there was something else the other way though. I'm hoping we don't have to leave immediately. I think that's the big thing. As long as we can stay for a little while afterwards and just make sure we grab everything else. Lots more spiders as always. This is where Bombarder I think is going to help. They're big spiders. Ancient magic works a treat. I didn't mean to do it on the small spider, annoyingly there. I was hoping to aim on a bigger one. Ancient magic I try and use on the main enemies rather than small enemies. Oh, of course. I didn't see that coming at me. Bombarder. Right, put more ancient magic on the big one. The big one's down. There we go. They're all down.
That'd never end. Revelio.
Wasn't too bad a fight, to be fair. Well, this is why I try and save ancient magic though, just for when we get the big attacks. But you've got to be careful where you're aiming it sometimes. It's so easy to aim at something you don't want to. Right, we obviously need to get through there. Can't keep burning. Right. So let's grab everything first, and we'll open that little one up.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Okay, let's open that. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there's something here, isn't there? There we go. The relic's note. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realise its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. And that's what the relic looks like. It doesn't look very friendly, does it?
Sebastian, the relic.
There it is.
Look. Could it be?
It doesn't look friendly. That's the thing.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We kind of need to know more about it before. We need that relic. We should leave the relic alone. I think we should leave it alone.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake.
I don't think it's going to do what he expects it to do.
Let's get to Feldcroft.
Right, he's taken the relic.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
So he's taken the relic, which is fine. What we're going to do...
Ominous.
Oh, Ominous is here. He's not going to be happy, is he? We want to make sure we explore the other rings before we leave.
Sounds we kept hearing.
Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
I don't think he should take it either, to be fair. But Sebastian is Sebastian.
Did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Okay. Let's talk to Sebastian. Cannot side with you, Sebastian's right.
You're right. This seems far
I think the relic is bad news.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop
him. I don't think
we'll
stop him.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
I think it's a good deal if we can get him to agree to it.
If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
So although we don't think it's a good idea leaving with the relic,
I hope I don't regret this.
We are going to let him leave with it.
We're ready.
But we're not ready to leave yet. There's other places we've not been inside these catacombs.
Let's go.
We want to make sure if we want to make sure we've grabbed everything, we need to make sure we've been everywhere.
Come on.
So if we go back this way, I don't think we can get through that way, can we? No. That's the doorway we came in. There's spiders this way, so there's something here to pick up. And spiders. Something jumped from beneath us there. There's so many around, isn't there? Poor game. So important when you're surrounded with enemies. It can get a little bit overwhelming. The only thing is, normally I would use Incendio, but I've kind of taken off because Bombarda works quite well. That's kind of the reason I've taken off for the time being. Right, big one's down. Where did you come from? They're everywhere, these spiders. Right, you're down. What's left? I've got one left there. Right, it's down as well. That was a fight and a half. As I say, some of these fights can get a little bit overwhelming if you're not careful. I think we did okay. Part of me wants to put Incendio back on because when you're surrounded it works really well. But at the same time the spells we currently use work well together as well.
Bombarda.
So it's kind of, I'm not sure which ones. I don't want to change what we're using because at the minute it works well. But Incendio would help in them kind of situations as well. Wiggenwell potions. Okay, we can head through this little gap here. There's something through here. Just making sure we've picked everything up in the catacombs.
Revelio.
Because it'd be so easy to miss something, that's the problem. Big old chest. Another unidentified item. Okay, through this way then. Just making sure we've gone to the chambers we haven't been to previously, that's what I'm trying to do. Spider web. Why is that spider web not burning? There we go. Right, through this way. No spiders by the looks of things, but a couple of things to pick up. Is that everything? Bar that, yes. Right, that's all done. Nothing else there to pick up. That's telling me I've missed something here. Oh, it's only a spider's fang. Oh, loads of stuff. I was hoping to sell troll bogies in our shop. We can only sell gear, unfortunately. Right, I'm pretty sure there's one more room we've not been to which had the bridge.
Revelio.
So this way we came into after making that.
What happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
There's things through there. We need to find out how to get through to that bit.
You have my word.
Maybe the bridge, to be fair. It's this way.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
I think this is the way out, and I don't
understand.
want to go the way out
and I
just
didn't want
yet.
to worry him all over again.
That's the box. We've been up there. So the way out's that way, and I don't want to go that way. There is still one place we haven't been to. That we've got to figure out how we get into it. So we've been that way. I think, was this the bridge that we didn't use? I think this was. Or was it something else?
Revelio.
No, we've been down here. That's fine. I know there's something we've not got yet, so that's why I'm just trying to make sure we don't leave until we've done it. But there was a bridge. Right, so there's a chest through here. We've got to find a way into there, essentially. I don't know how we get in there. But there's some way into there we've got to figure out. There was a bridge, wasn't there, we haven't actually used. Which way was it? That we've done. That's a dead end. I'm sure there was a turning we took which had a bridge. And then we didn't use the bridge because we followed the way it wanted us to go. It's this way. This is a dead end, isn't it? I know there's one area we need to get to. That's the thing, it's just figuring out how we get there. Okay, that's a dead end. We crawled through there. That's a dead end. It's not here. Which way is the best way to go? See, the way we need to go is over there. But it's making sure we access that. Oh, I think it was this way, wasn't it? So this was the way we crawled through, and there's a bridge at the bottom. I think this is how we get to that other area. We left this because I thought the actual mission would take us this way, but it didn't in the end. If I'm correct, there's a bridge. There is there. We need to make a bridge of bones. And there's also the vines that hurt us as well here. Right, there's a load of stuff on the floor. So I'd rather not go on the floor if we can avoid it, because we're going to get hurt.
I need to find a safe way across.
A safe way across is bones.
Bombarder.
Okay, there's some bones coming out there.
Revelio.
The bones are on the floor. I don't know if I can access them from here. That's the question. Right, the bones are there. We need to burn those away first. Right, more bones out. Right, the bones are out. We should now make a bridge. There is some things on the floor to pick up. I'm not overly worried about them. Where's the second set of bones? There. I need to burn that first, I think. Let's try that again. Try that again, shall we? There we go. Bones are now falling out. There we go. That's the bone bridge. I'm not going to jump on the floor because we know that stuff hurts us anyway. So I believe this is the way that, yes it is, it's the way we're going to take to get to the last stuff we haven't managed to grab from in here. And then we are going to be done here. There we go. Makes sense to clear everything in one area before we leave. I think we've done really well at that with this. So we open that up, there's a chest behind that one. Nicely done. I think this will open this doorway. There we go. And that is job done. The catacombs is complete. I don't think we've left anything behind now. So we can now leave. Let's make sure we head the right way to leave though. It is so confusing in here. Right, that's the. I think this is the right way. We grabbed the chest up there. Yeah, I think there's nothing left in the catacombs. I think we're done. Okay, let's leave. And the Sebastian has his relic. I think we're going to see Anne next. And after this mission, we'll go and do the next trial, which I think is the last one.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was
Can't fast travel because Sebastian's with us.
Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Sebastian's reasons for doing what he's doing are completely right, but at the same time, he's asking for trouble, isn't he? Can we use... No, we can't fly, we can't do anything because Sebastian's with us. I just think the way he's going about it is wrong, but then when you've got no other choice, you've got nothing to lose, have you? He's trying to save his sister, so you can kind of understand why he's acting the way he does.
I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
I was only following orders.
Okay, I'm ignoring the goblins. We don't need to stop them fighting. There's no need to spend that time fighting them. Unless they see us, then we'll have to. But he doesn't want Anne to know what we did.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Oh, they've been attacked. Defend Feldcroft from Ranrock's law list.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's get that.
Hurry.
Goblins are attacking him.
Easily diverted.
I didn't see them attacking me there. It's a big old attack, isn't it? Not even a small one. This is a big old attack. Sebastian's fighting as well. We're all fighting. Right, who's left? That person's there. Right, he's down as well. Who's left?
We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach.
There's a ranger there. He's gone. I think that's the last one. He's just fallen off the other side of the cliff. I think he's the last one. I think he's down. I think we've helped defend Feldcroft there. And in pain. Don't even think about it. Oh, Sebastian used the Imperio curse on it. On him. I made him kill himself. That's one way to use it, I suppose. What is Anne going to think of him?
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
It's fine using them away from his family, but then to use them in front of them. But then what choice did he have?
What did my uncle expect me to do?
He saved his sister at the end of the day.
Curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Did the right thing.
Did what you
I can't
had to
disagree
do.
with his actions.
If I have
I
to
think
keep
he did the
proving
right
that's
thing.
my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Yeah, I can't disagree with what he did. I think he did what he had to do at the time. But obviously, doing it in front of your family, and especially an unforgivable curse, isn't going to go well with your family, is it? You can kind of understand their reaction as well. There's actually a chest in here, according to this. I've been in here before. Is there a chest in here that I missed previously? Because we've been in here before. No. Nearby by looks of it. We can sell our gear here. We won't get as much as we do from our shop, but our shop we get about... Just trying to see where this chest is. We do get about 6 coins more from our shop than we would normal shops. So it's not a massive difference, to be honest. We do need to check gear to see how it is compared to what we've got. I don't think I saw anything pop up that was better.
Another adventure, are we?
But we'll quickly sell gear that's no good to us here, just to keep our inventory low, ideally. Let's have a quick check. I think there's a few things we need to learn what they do. So all the gloves can go. All of these are locked behind leveling. But none of them, that one we need to find out. These two are no good to us. Hat wise, that's no good to us. Neckwear. Some of these we did gains in the catacombs as well, that's the thing. None of these are any good. One's unidentifiable at the minute. And that's no good to us. We did gain a new wand handle, so we just change this whenever we find a new one, to be fair. So let's sell all the gear that's no good to us, although there's no one standing here, so I don't know if we can. No, I don't think we can. No one there at the minute. There's a chest in this house to our right. It is locked though. Can we get into there? No, level 2. That's something we do need to deal with, actually, the lock picking, sooner rather than later.
Revelio.
Okay, I could see this there. It made sense to collect it. Practice dummies. The residents of Fieldcroft sometimes use these to practice spell casting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Right, let's speak to his father. There's a chest here. We'll speak to his father, then we'll probably go to our shop, sell our gear, unless that person reappears, and then we'll go and do the next trial. Thank you for the like, followers, much appreciated.
Inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
He saved his sister.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone.
I kind of think in some ways
Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything
that this quest with Sebastian, it kind of tells you about how people react to the unforgivable curse.
Sebastian is
because as far as I'm aware, if you use unforgivable curses, the students of Hogwarts and people around you will find out. Now, they'll act differently around you.
If I hear,
and I think this is kind of a prerequisite to that.
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
So he will notify the headmaster if we use dark magic. So I think that's how that kind of works together. It's to warn you off using them. Obviously, it's your choice, but it's just a warning to say, should you be using them?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Okay, there's no one here to sell anything to. So what we'll do, we'll fast travel to our shop back in Hogsmeade. We'll sell our gear, and then we are heading for the next trial. We go to the map chamber, and then I think it's the final. I believe it's the final trial. I don't know for sure, but I guess at the start there was 4. Once we found out there were 4 teachers, I kind of guessed it'd be 4 trials. To be fair, we can go and speak to Sebastian again as well. To be fair. Right, Penny first. Let's get rid of our gear.
You have something you'd like Penny to
I've
sell?
got loads of things for you to sell, Penny. So you can sell lots and lots for us. So much money now. We don't buy anything. That's the thing. We don't even make Wiggenweld potions anymore. We do pick up enough just laying around that we don't really need to buy anything or do anything in that way. And we've kind of run out of lessons, I think, as well. So we don't even need to do assignments either. So because of that, we just don't need to spend money. Which is why we've got so much. I still never worked out how much the shop cost us, to be fair. I never really worked that out after what happened in yesterday's stream. Right, let's have a quick look. So Sebastian wants to talk to us for the quest here. We can speak to him in the Undercroft again. But I think we've done a bit of side missions. Let's go and do this one first, which is the map chamber. And then this will then be the last trial. Well, we'll find out where the last trial is. If there's any missions on the way, we'll do those on the way to the last trial, to be fair. Let's find out a bit more main story first, shall we?
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
Okay.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to
I
say.
think we're out of time, to be fair.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows
Thanks for the
where
like,
the
that was
last
much
repository
appreciated.
is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Well, he knew something. Isadora told him.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
We do know what she did.
Showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's Pensieve. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts.
Interact with beasts? Okay.
Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his Pensieve room.
Interesting.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils. Whatever that
The only
may
spell
be.
we don't know, I think, is the Avada Kedavra.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Okay, so we're going to meet him at the next Pensieve. Before we head there, we'll head to the Room of Requirements and just check the gear we did pick up to see what it's like, if it's any better, if it's any worse. There's no need to sell it at this point, but at least we'll check it. And it seems like I still think this is the final trial. No, nothing's better than what we're using. Right, so where are we heading to meet for this next trial then? Down the coast. Ah, new area. So we'll travel here. There's loads of goblins here. We saw these previously along the coast here. And we'll travel down. We'll go to this village, see what's there as well. May try and go to this village along the way, and then we're going to meet here. So we're going to do some exploring on the way to find the last Pensieve just there. Sounds like a good plan to me. I definitely got to focus on these demi guys at some point, because we do need to be able to open higher level locks sooner rather than later, to be fair. Right, is there just one left? No, there's two left.
Arrogant child.
Pick up the ancient magic. Right, one left.
Someone thinks they can outlast me.
I'm saving. I'm going to store up the ancient magic because I think we're going to need it for the trial. So I'd rather store it up now, I think, until we really need to use it. Just in case we need it for the ancient trial. Yeah, I think we should hold off just in case. Right, there is something above us here.
Revelio.
There's some. Oh, it's one. I know what it is. It's one of those landing points. We'll head up here and do this. There we go. That needs fixing just there by the looks of things. So we need to collect all this ancient magic here.
Repair
this first. There we go. Go back to attacking spells just in case. Missed the jump. Got the bag though, just because we missed the jump. So we need to collect all this ancient magic while we're here. There we go. That's one. There are enemies here, so I'm expecting a fight in a minute. A little chest on the floor. As I say, we're making our way to the next Pensieve, but we are going to explore while doing so. Because there's a lot of places we've not been to around here. Well, we haven't been anywhere around here, to be fair. One down. Second one down. I don't want to use ancient magic on him, so we need to wait for Glacius to come back. There we go. I think he just asked us to surrender, but that wasn't going to happen. Okay, I think there's ancient magic in this door. We can't get in there. It's level 3. That's annoying. I don't think we can complete this then, because we haven't got level 3 unlocking. I'll take it. I can't climb through the window.
Revelio.
Unless there's another way in, I don't think we can complete this, because we need to, level 3 unlocking and we don't have it. Oh, that's one of them down there, actually. That's the second magic. There might be another way in then, potentially. Right, it's the second one done. Let's get to the top and just see if there's a second way in. Okay, that's the landing platform done.
Revelio.
And there's a chest below us as well, and the ancient magic's below us as well. But yeah, I don't think we can get inside to finish off the ancient magic bit here, just because we haven't got the unlocking needed. Unless there's something I've not seen as a way in. I don't think there is. It's annoying. We're going to have to focus more on these demi guys, aren't we? To try and get this done. Surely I can fit through the window. We're small enough to fit through that window, surely. So yeah, I think we're going to have to come back. There's nothing we can do about that, by the looks of things. We'll have to come back and try and do that another time. Want to head to this fast travel point over there next. Just quickly jump off here. There we go. We do try and clear everything we can find along the way, to be fair. But yeah, we're heading to the next Pensieve, whilst doing a little bit of exploring along the way. We'll grab this fast travel point, because that's another one done. Merlin trials are the big thing we need. Some of the other little things along the map I'm not too worried about. Well, they're saying that. That's in the house here. There we go. Let's have a little rest while it's in here. Bit of moonstone. Okay. So let's keep following it around them as we make our way to the Pensieve. I think there's another village. Is there another fast travel point nearby? Yeah, just past the village. We'll have a look in the village while we're here, though. We're passing through. What a day over there. Oh, more dug bogs. I don't have to fight these, to be fair. I don't think we're going to gain anything from that useful at this point. We are increasing our ancient magic though by taking them on, I suppose. Although I don't think they can get up to where I am. Doesn't seem like they can get to where we are. I have no interest in going down to where they are, to be fair. And they can't, well, they can spit their tongue out at least. We're not doing a massive amount of damage to them though, are we? Ah, I got caught. I got a little bit too close. Do you know what? We don't need to deal with them. Let's just leave them alone. They're just taking up time that we'd rather spend. Dug bogs aren't a big deal. We have beaten them previously. Oh, one is following us. Should have blocked the tongue. We could use the ancient magic for this quickly, but I'm trying to save it for the trial, to be fair. Has the other one come out after us? It has, hasn't it? There we go. Since it's come out after, we're going to have to deal with them. I'm full of ancient magic, so if we're full, we can use it. It makes sense to use it if we're full. There we go, they're all down. As I say, we didn't need to defeat them, but they were coming after us, so they weren't going to leave us alone. It made sense. Okay, so this is a small village here. There is a fast travel point to pick up.
Revelio.
Anything in the houses, there's chests and things to have a look at as well. Obviously, if we find demi-guys, that would be helpful, as we're missing a few demi-guys. I think we're missing 3 to get upgrade our lockpicking. It's got a lock on it. It has, or we can unlock this one.
Hamura.
HL Wizard, good morning, how are you? Welcome back. How are you today? But yeah, I'm pretty sure we need 3 more demi-guys. Which isn't many, really, to be fair. chest just there. A lot of these chests are just collections, but they actually do show us an area complete if you grab them all. There's another chest over here in this house. There's also a side quest to pick up here, according to what I can see.
Wonder who lives here.
There's a side mission to pick up as well. I don't know if we can get in here. Depends if it's locked. Not locked.
Revelio.
Okay, there's a chest on the floor. That'll be another collection chest. Can't see a demiguise anywhere. You're tired after work. How was work? Was it okay? Right, we'll pick up the quest. We're not going to do it now, but we'll pick it up along the way.
Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular dirical.
I don't think we've caught a dirical yet. What's that?
A dirical? What's that?
It's a magical bird.
It was
Locals
fine.
call it a dodo and believe the creature to be extinct.
Well, at least it's done for the day now.
That's because it can disappear whenever humans draw near. I'm worried about a large albino dirical known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after
Obviously,
her.
if this is on the way to where we're heading,
Had her,
we'll do it.
I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me. Since
I would
I've been
guess we need to be
hanging
invisible
about
to get
their
close to
den.
these. Would be my guess. Right, we'll find out the
Can
other
you
extra
tell
bits
me
of
what the
information, and then
dirical
we'll
den
go and
looks
find
like?
them.
It's
If it's
down
along the
by
way, if it's
shore,
not, we'll come back
on
and
a
do it.
sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricals lolling about.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricals?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricals seem to have managed evading poachers quite well.
If they can
on
turn
their
themselves
own.
invisible, they should never get caught, surely.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe.
Yeah, you don't care
One
about that being
last thing.
safe. You want
She
feathers.
seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her.
Right, we'll check the map and just see where this is. But again,
Be prepared to chase
if it's
her.
not on the way to where we're heading, well, it's actually backwards. So we're not going to do this now. We'll want to make sure our quest is focused on where we're heading. So from where we are now, we're still heading this way. We've got this fast travel point to pick up, and then that one there, and then we're here, the trial. We've got just under 2 hours. We've got plenty of time.
She
Hopefully
actually
it's done.
enjoys the pursuit.
Revelio. I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira.
There's chests up
At
there.
night, apparently.
Is that a house? There's some fighting going on. There's a house here. There's the door. Might as well pick stuff up whilst we're here. Oh, we can sell things here. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, a chest in there. That's a collection chest, I think, so... Just one of the things. Oh no, it's a Wiggenwell potion. Gear-wise, we might as well sell our gear while we're here. Keep
Hello,
space
sir.
free for us
Might
to
you
pick
have
up
some
more
time
stuff.
to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
Double C, eh? Right, let's
What
have
do
a
you
look.
have for sale?
Catch the unicorn. Yes, we did. Yeah, we caught a hazel in the
yes.
end.
What can I do for you?
It was a pain in the butt, but we did do it. We'll buy the mana suite. I think we've probably got enough because... I don't know why I bought that. I didn't need to do that.
Ventures.
Yeah, we did manage to catch her in the end. She was kind of got stuck on some rocks. We had to defeat a troll first. And then once we defeated the troll, we could then catch her. But yeah, pain in the butt in the end. We haven't actually released her, but she's still in our bag, to be fair. I didn't mean to buy the shrivel fig fruit, to be honest. But yeah, she's still currently in our bag. We haven't released her in the vivarium yet. That's a big old pumpkin, that one, isn't it? Right. Let's grab the fast travel point, and then we continue on with the main quest, which is heading towards the Pensieve. So this is, and we can, that just helps us, so it means we can come back when we need to. There we go. There's a chest nearby according to this. It's over here. But yeah, we're going to have to come back when we've got a higher level lockpicking anyway. Alright, that's that done. So, we keep going on. Obviously we don't fly because we've not been here before. What is coming up? There's a Merlin trial nearby. Let's go and do that while we're here. Mainly because we still need, I think, 3 more to be able to hold the maximum amount of gear you can hold. So if we can do this now, we'll do this now. Bit more moonstone. Alright, this one we just need to land on these. We've done one of these before. Last time we flew, to be fair. We don't actually have to fly on this one, it seems. I think like when we flew on these last time was actually wrong. Because we probably could have just jumped on them. Got it? Are we done? Oh, I think we're going to do these in a time frame. And I think I've messed that time frame up. Yeah, they've started again, so I think we've done this wrong. I think there's an order to do this in and I've been doing it wrong, so it's an obstacle course of sorts. I don't even think it's a time thing, I think it's just an obstacle course. Can we climb back up? Yeah, we've got to do this in a certain order to make them all fit, I think. Don't release it, just leave it in the bag. That's the thing, we could just leave it in the bag. There we go. Up and over. And then from there, we need to get across to that over there. Is that it? Ah, why is that not saying we're done? Revelio. Can I see another one? That's all of them. Oh, I need to step off. Did I? I thought we did it, but obviously not. Bombarda. That's right, there's something on that. I can't grab that either. I thought we did that in the right order, to be fair. Going to that, no. Ah. Missed the jump. Okay. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever that was. Yeah, this is one of Merlin's trials. We try and do them as and when we see them. Right, that one to that one is correct. So from there we need to jump across to here. And then from there we need to get onto there. Slide down. And then it's just this one here. Although we landed in the water there, so we didn't count. I'm underneath the boat. Come on, move. Okay, I'm going to do this a different way. This is what we did last time to complete them, was we used a broom to fly. Although it's not going to let me this time. So that's number 2. I think it's because we're landing in the water. That could be why it's not allowing it. And we need to not land in the water, I think. Oh no, so as soon as we stepped off, it's gone. So either we're doing them in the wrong order, or I've got to do it without landing on anything else, potentially. What mission's that's making you mad, Brackley? Right, that to there is fine. I think we slide down here. Okay. Oh, I think that's the one we missed. I've got it. There was one in the water with the barrel on. There we go. That's 12 or 14 done. And what it was, I didn't see that the barrel was on one of the ones we needed to stand on. I was missing the barrel on purpose, trying to make the full jump, and it wasn't working. Sequencing mission 3 or 4, I don't know what that is. It's alright, we figured it out. That is the Merlin trial done. That was just the one in the water I hadn't spotted. That was obviously causing me an issue because I was trying not to land in the water. So that was a pain, but we did it. That's job done. So we're heading for the next trial, which is the main mission. Along the way, if we can discover anything, we'll do it, as usual. I'm not too worried about the beast nest that's nearby. Oh, reach Johnson detected. Oh, that is tricky. Yeah, that is tricky. Okay. Nothing really around, is there?
Intriguing.
He's just said it looks intriguing. I'm not sure what he's just seen. I do want to try and head today if we can. Just so that village is then open to us in terms of coming there later. A bit more moonstone. We could fly, but I don't want to fly in case we miss anything. That's the reason I don't generally fly, especially not in new areas. Someone's fighting over there. Don't have to worry about them. We're leaving them to fight themselves. So we're getting there. There's nothing really to pick up here. This first bit of land we've really been to where there's not much going on. Most of it there's always been something to pick up, something to look at. Yeah, that one's not fun, exactly. But yeah, this area, there's nothing really to see or do, which is unusual. It took you a while as well, Dennis, did it? I vaguely remember it. It wasn't fun. Okay, so here we can take a left turn and we'll head towards town here just so we can pick up a fast travel point for when we next need to come this area. There's not even any Merlin trials along that pathway. That pathway is probably the most boring pathway we've seen so far. Normally there's Merlin trials or something to clear as you're there, but this time nothing. It's unusual. We've got a couple of chests here to grab. As long as we can get inside the lock. Yeah, level 1, we can do this one. So we're nearly at the next Pensieve, so we've got plenty of time to do it today. I think is the 4th and final trial, in my mind, but I could be wrong. No, I don't think we have unlocked the whole map, to be fair. We'll have a proper look in a second. I think there's still areas we've not been to be honest. Oh, a diary entry. It's been a fortnight since Rookwood banished me to his cursed manor to act as lookout. I'm inclined to think this is a punishment of some sort. Why else would he send me to watch over this tedious hamlet with only the company of the dead? Since I've arrived, I've been unable to clear the eerie mist that pervades the rooms of this overgrown shack. The worst part of this place is the cellar, filled with corpses. They've been sealed in here for the last year, preserved somehow. How they died, I do not know. The longer I spend in this place, the stranger I feel. My thoughts are becoming addled. More than once I've considered using dark magic to raise the bodies in the cellar, for company or for sport. Perhaps I shall retire now to think it over. Perhaps I won't be done for much longer. Someone was sent here to act as a lookout. It's definitely an eerie place compared to some of the others.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Right, there is a mission to pick up nearby. As well. Whilst we're here, we should probably pick it up. I don't plan on doing it yet. We're going to focus on the Pensieve. Well, the other reason I'm going in the houses, I wanted to see if there was any demi-guys around, because we need to collect them at night anyway. And it is still night time. So I was hoping we'd find some of them along the way. Grab this one here. Speak to the shopkeeper. Obviously, like I say, we're not doing this mission, but if we pick it up, it means we can come back and do it at some point. Once we spoke to her, Wizard, we'll have a look at the map. See where we're at. We need to give it a save, really. We're not saved it yet.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
So she needs us to find her pet Niffler by the looks of things.
Words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off.
Well, Niffler, they like shiny things, don't they?
But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
So we'll have to head there at some point. We'll ask the questions, we'll add the mission to our list, but we'll do it another time.
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add Ashwinders into the picture, and, well, I love Rococo.
You streamed Last of Us yesterday, you might stream Genshin today, Dennis. You're like a ninja. Was that in Last of Us? You were like a ninja.
The need to protect her house like she did.
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of...
How are you finding the streaming? Are you streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Right, so we'll find a Niffler, but we're in no rush to do it.
That's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
We'll sell the gear we've got that's no good as well whilst here, just to make sure we're heading into the next test. Oh, look at her gear. Her gear's rubbish.
That hideaway does sound intriguing.
I've only got one to sell.
Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
We'll head there at some point. Don't tell me that's on the way to where we're heading. No, it's not. It's south. We're going to look at the whole map, won't we? So the main map, we're heading here for the main story. Is that... No, we're not. We're heading here, I think. Hang on. Let's put the quest on and it'll make my life easier. We're heading there for the main story. If you want to look at the whole map and see what we haven't found, we've done none of this south area here yet. So that's all to be found. Middle bit, there's a little bits and pieces we haven't been to. There's lots of small white things and things for us to do. Things for us to do and clear. We've got a mission over here to do at some point. That's the Phoenix mission, isn't it? Over this left-hand side, there's more missions, side quests to pick up. We've done a lot of this. We haven't done this bit here, though. That's something to look at. And then north of Hogwarts, we've got an area over here we haven't been to. And then I think we've done everything bar the Northford Bog, that top area. So they're the kind of last places. Oh, and this one over here as well. Brockborough, we haven't been there either. Oh, money-wise, yeah, we haven't brought anything. We don't spend money, that's the thing. Money's never been an issue because we just sell the gear that's no good to us and that's it. We don't buy anything. Last of Us was on YouTube. Okay, I didn't get a notification to say he was live, Dennis, to be fair. Unless it was when I was live and I didn't see it because of that. I will quickly give it a save while we're here because otherwise I will forget. I need to save more regularly, but I keep forgetting. I'm swear that 29 hours is wrong as well, but I could be wrong. Right, main quest, we're going to keep going towards that. What have we got left? We've got an hour and a half to the stream left. So plenty of time, I feel, to get this done. And the main story will move on a little bit more. We can fast travel back here any time. We'll go and find our Niffler at some point. There's so many side quests still to do. Even if you finish the main story, there's lots of story and stuff still to see. And obviously, as usual, our normal way of doing things is to 100% everything. We don't know about trophies yet. We don't know if platinum is possible. I have heard you need one full playthrough and 3 potential bit playthroughs to get the platinum because you need to be in every house. So I don't know whether I want to do that or not. Or I might have to do it in my own time. But currently I've got God of War Ragnarok and God of War to finish the platinums in my own time anyway. Midnight Suns, I haven't looked at the trophies for that, to be fair, to see if there's a platinum possible. Although we've got the DLC for Venom on Thursday evening. But I don't have much time in my own time to do these things because of all the recording and stuff and editing and things. So I've just got to try and find time to get some of these platinums finished. But you guys voted for it, so that's what we're going to do. Anuda, good morning, how are you? Okay.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I love them flowers. They're the trumpets. I love them. They're brilliant. Okay. This is the next trial. We'll be in a second once we get there. The trumpets are brilliant. I love the trumpets. They are a bit of a weird noise, but I do like them. I think they're hilarious. Right.
Revelio.
And the birds that we've got before are there as well, to be fair. Okay, this is where we're heading for the next trial. There is a fast travel point to pick up as well once we get through here, I think. This is all new parts of the map for us. This is why we don't fly. I think once the story's done and it's not new things to discover, we'll end up flying quite a bit more probably, just to get around quicker. Right, fast travel point is unlocked now.
Off on another adventure.
And then
You're
it's big.
here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with.
No loyalists.
Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the keepers for
Yeah, that's probably bad news, isn't it? Right, we need to find the clue to open up the Pensieve chamber. I'd say that's the clue.
Bombarda. Accio. Confringo.
I burnt it. I knew one of them would work.
It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Okay, Professor Fig knows what to do. Let's speak to him.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
I'm not certain.
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
I probably should know what it
It appears to be
is.
a fearsome beast known as a Graphorn.
I definitely didn't know it was a
And the
Graphorn.
prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a Graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
So we need to go and get a Graphorn and bring them here.
Have you ever subdued a Graphorn,
I
Professor?
don't quite know how we're going to
Yes.
control it.
Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor.
I don't know if we need to catch it
can
or
be
just
difficult,
befriend it.
Of course, they are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
need to wear him down.
We need to wear him
What
down.
must be done. I'll do it.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go and see what a
I know
Graphorn
this
looks like.
area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Okay, we're on our own now. Right, let's find this beast. Lord of the Shore, this beast is. In fact, let's have a quick look where we look at. Oh, we're miles away! I thought it was going to be closer than that. It's actually miles away. But it's all new area as well. So, yeah, it's going to take us a while, I think. Although, once we've got it, I'm assuming we can fast... We might not be able to fast travel it, actually. That's the only thing. Once we've got it, it may stop our fast travel, so... But I don't want to fly because this is all new area, so there might be stuff for us to do along the way. But yeah, I was expecting to be a little bit closer than what it actually is. Right. I'm heading this way. What are we going to find along the way? That's the question. A lot of the secret chambers and stuff I'm not too worried about at this point. Mainly because they're quite simple. It's one chest inside them. We can clear those as and when. Or moonstone. Did you do it? I don't know. What did you do? No enemies around. There is a Merlin trial here we may be able to complete whilst here. I don't think I need to pick up Lacewind flies, but I keep every time I see him, I feel like I must pick them up. Right, there's enemies here.
Revelio.
And there's a Merlin trial and a Forbidden Magic as well. So a few things to do here.
Bombarda.
Right, there's a chest. We'll do this one while we're here. It's on the way to where we're heading. Can we see where the magic is? Not at the minute. Is that all there is there? And then we jump across.
Revelio.
Some of our magic's there. Okay, so that's that one picked up. There we go. Oh, there's axe winders here. We'll use our ancient magic. We've got a chance to turn them into a chicken.
Revelio.
Right, where are we heading for the rest of this ancient magic trial? Oh, up there. Up we go then. Okay, climb up here. Can we climb up? There we go. That's number 2. Where's the last one? There's a chest over here to grab. We'll deal with the rangers in a minute. There's another one to grab just here. I pressed the wrong button. Ah! I died. I jumped too far down without meaning to. I was actually just trying to press fly. That's annoying. No, Brackley's playing Assassin's Creed 3. Right. Let's do this again, shall we? Have I started up Ancient Magic? Or not? I don't think I have. Okay, let's do this again. I know where the Ancient Magic is. We can grab this before dealing with the Ash Winders. There's a Merlin puzzle to solve as well. Okay. Jump along here. Up here. So the first one is here. Second one, we can fly up. In fact, what I'm going to do, to make this a little bit easier, let's fly and get this one first. Then we fly to the top. And get this one. Drop down. There we go. That's the Ancient Magic bit done. Now, there is a Merlin puzzle as well here, but we'll deal with the Ash Winders first.
I know a man.
Is that you? Perhaps some nice flowers
Oh, one down. It wants us to slice an Ash Winder while they're casting with duct tape, but they're not casting with duct tape. They down? No, not quite. There we go. Dark Wizard down.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Okay. We'll do the Merlin trial whilst here if we can. So I think he's just destroy these things by the looks of it. There we go. Merlin trial will activate, do that while we're here, and then we can carry on moving towards the Lord of the Shore. It's always nice to do these things on the way. You don't have to use capital letters, Brackley. You're doing all the side stuff now. Nice. At least you did the quest you were getting stuck with. Right, we just need to destroy these. One there. Open the doorway up. One up there. Anything else in here? Nope, that's 2 done. Okay, there's a couple over here. One there. How do we get a view on that one? Not too sure on that one. We'll do that one in a sec. Let's head up. We may get a view on it from up here, to be fair. One there. One there. How many more? I don't know how many more are left. Oh, there's one up there. Too far away. There we go. We need one more Merlin child then so we can hold and carry the maximum amount of gear. Why are you crying, Brackley? As I say, it's best to do these as we go. Well, yeah, I think someone said there's 100 and something of these or something ridiculous. That's why I try and do them as we go. Right, there is a chest up here to grab. Climb up. Okay, so that's that done. There's the hidden bits nearby. I'm not too worried about doing now. We'll do those as and when. There are some balloons to pop though, but I don't want to go straight to them at the minute. I want to make sure we've kind of explored a little bit first. Don't need to talk to that guy. We don't need to sell anything at this point. That's not a big deal there. It's taking you an hour. Some missions are going to be harder than others though, aren't they? So they are going to take longer. I think we should do these balloons along the way. Yeah, there's lots of these treasure vaults we'll come back and clear when we need to. At the minute there's no point doing them as we go. I do want that along the way. Let's do the balloons while we're here as well, I think. Just so they're then done. I don't like flying that much because I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Right, there's no balloon behind us. We haven't done any upgrades to our room yet either, I must admit. We've kind of missed them. Because we don't use it very often. I suppose it's just been one of those. We haven't needed to use it. Right, there are enemies here. There is something to pick. There's a guide here as well, it says. I'm guessing it's something to do with this creature. Would be my guess. Oh, are these dug bots? Oh, there's another Merlin child nearby as well, which will give us the maximum amount of gear we can carry. It might be worth looking at that while we're here. Just wanted to grab some things. Just wanted to pick up the thing that's here. I wasn't worried about dog bogs, I just wanted to pick up the other thing. Right, we'll have to deal with dog bogs quickly. I don't want to use all my ancient magic on a dog bog, to be fair. I need to start blocking them rather than rolling out the way there. There we go. Right, done. Wasn't stopping to do anything else other than I wanted to grab this while we was passing. After we did the balloons. That's all I wanted. Oh, we can fly a Nuda, but we don't use it very often, mainly because I don't want to miss anything as we're travelling around in new areas. They drop their tongues, yeah. Dragon skeleton. This dragon skeleton may have been here for years, or it could be the result of reach and poaching activity. Be wary. I did see a Merlin char here as well. We only need one more to finish off, so we can carry the max amount of gear, which I don't think is that much, to be fair. So while we're here, let's quickly do this Merlin char. I know exactly what we need to do, because we can see what we need to do here. Destroy the circles, and then we'll head up where we're heading. So one there. These are normally in sets of 3. Then 3 done. One there. There's one there. There's one there. Guessing that's not all of them. Revelio. There's none hidden away there. Ah, up there. 1, 2, 3.
That's that.
Merlin child done. So now we can collect our reward, so that is the maximum amount of gear we can carry at one time now achieved. I don't think it goes any higher. But we'll turn this complete, Merlin trials. I did think there'd be at least a trophy for doing the amount we needed for the challenges, but unfortunately not. Right, exploration. Oh, we've got this reward. All these are, none of these really matter. The only thing I want is storage. Oh, we've now do another 20 to increase our storage. So it wasn't over. I thought that was the last one, but actually we've unlocked the next one. Okay. While we're here, there is a village behind us. And we're a bit lower than the village, actually. Not too worried about the village. Right. We'll just quickly get back to where we roughly were. Although we didn't really pass across this, did we? Where was the bridge we would have used there? I'd say my issue is I don't want to miss anything. This is why I don't like flying. It's more about not making sure we don't miss anything. So I think we should land here, we should be okay. There were mongrels in there, but I'm not too worried about them. There's another village here. As we make our way towards the Lord of the Shore. So at least if we get the fast travel point, we can come back. We'll do a lot more flying once the story's done and once we've explored everything, I think. Just the minute I don't want to miss anything. Some poachers to our right, but we don't have to worry about those in a minute. I'm guessing this is a small village. Or is it more than that? It's full of enemies. Right, so this fast travel point is in this camp full of enemies. We may have to deal with these first. Yeah, we're going to have to. Mainly because they've seen me, so we're going to have to deal with them. The other guys have run off. Some of these are slightly higher level than us. That's something we've got to be aware of. But yeah, we might as well take the camp out while we're here.
Am I supposed to be in Bombarda?
Oh, I've never seen them use Incendio before. That was quite cool actually seeing them use a different move. Mr. Bombarda.
Pathetic display.
Right, let's take these ones out. All we wanted was a fast travel point, but we're going to have to deal with these to get it. Right, that's third taken care of. Right, we're full on ancient magic, so we can use it a little bit more now. Now, all I wanted to do was to pick up the fast travel point. I wasn't after a fight here. But I don't think we're going to have a choice, because they're going to attack us. So we're going to clear the camp, and then continue on to Lord of the Shore. As I say, all I wanted was to get the fast travel point. They're slightly higher level than us, so that's something we need to be aware of. And there's going to be a lot more of them than us. Where are you? You can come down here at the start. Ah, I got caught. Right, that one down. Well, my thoughts on electricity, moving out of the way of it is my thought. I suppose this is where using potions would probably help us. Because this thing was never really used the whole game so far. We haven't really used potions. Where did the Inferius come from? I didn't see that Inferius turn up. Right, we need to do that Inferius in a minute. We need to set the Inferius on fire before we can damage it. Where's the Inferius gone? Bring you to us. Right, that's that one down. Right. We're doing okay against them, to be fair. They're not that difficult to take care of. We're clever with our spell casting. They're down. Right, I think there is one enemy left here. But other than that, like I say, we weren't here to take them on. We was only here to pick up the fast travel point. But since we're here, we may as well collect everything, make sure there's nothing left in this camp, and then job done. Wasn't my plan though. The village is kind of hard. Behind you there was a skeleton. Was there a skeleton, was there? They are inferior, so you need to burn them before you can hurt them, to be fair. There is still someone here. Did I miss a treasure chest in here? I did. Lots of money to pick up, it seems. Right, what? Anything in here to pick up? No. There's stuff to pick up in there. How do I get to that? There's a chest there. Ah, here we go. Lots of spells we don't use as well. Disarming spells just come up as a dueling feat for disarming spell.
Not a party to
we
attend
don't really
myself.
use them, to be fair. Okay, fast travel point, which is what we came here for, is here. So that's now gained.
How nice to see you.
This isn't finished though, because there's still something to collect here to finish off the camp. And there's a named enemy supposedly as well. Right, there's a few more enemies here. That chest ahead of us is what we need to do to clear this. And we've now got a named enemy, so they're obviously a little bit harder to defeat. There we go. You can see now his name shows up, how much health they have. To be fair, it does want us to disarm an enemy, so let's actually do that. Just going to add the disarming spell on. There we go, it's a dueling feat done. We haven't done many dueling feats. We'll need to get a few done as and when we can. Annoyingly, he's not alone, there's another guy here. So the named enemies are a lot tougher because there's more of them. Alright, hit that.
I'm just warming up.
Focusing too much on the big guy and not everyone else, that's the downside. He is nearly down low.
A storm is coming. You should know about stealing goblins.
Right, big guy, the named guy's down. It's now just everyone else to finish off. I've used a lot of our ancient magic to take these out. Right, she's not down yet though, annoyingly. Okay, let's change that back to what we had, because I'd like to bring it down from there and make our life a little bit easier. There we go. She's down. Okay, all we need to do now is pick up everything that's here, and then job done. I'm not sure where the skeleton was though. So now there should be a little tick. We've done the named person as well. So at least that's done. Another chest there. All these chests, these collections, they're helping us in terms of getting traits and things as well. So now on the map, it will show this area. When we zoom in, is now ticked because we completed the bandit camp by taking the collection chests. As I say, we weren't planning to do that. We were just planning to grab the fast travel point. But that's job done. I don't think there's anything else there. I can see to pick up. There is something with the bells there, though. I'm not sure what they're about. But we don't have to worry about that now. Like I say, we can now... Oh, there's a chest up there. We can always now fast travel back here. Because we've got the fast travel point. Just want to grab this chest, though, while we're here. There we go. Okay. Lord of the Shore. That's where we're heading still. All I wanted was fast travel. To do that, we needed to do all of that. There's a chest in here. We need some better gear. We're just not achieving it. What have we got here? Oh, poachers. And a mongrel as well with the poacher. To be fair, mongrels aren't that bad. Just the mongrel to deal with. There we go. Mongol's down. And the poacher's down. Okay, we are nearly there, to be fair. It wants us to follow the path, but we are actually really close to this Lord of the Shore that we need for this final trial. I'm still curious to what we've got to do with it once we find it. I think what you saw was the skeleton was the Inferius, I think. They need burning before you can attack them. Okay, so this is where we need to get to. There's an astronomy table nearby as well.
This must be the place.
And a Merlin trial. Right, there is a Merlin trial below us, so we might as well do that first if we can figure out what we need to do for it.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Let's see what he needs. We'll look at what shines blue, and that will give us an indication of what we need. I think it's just destroy them then. So there'll be 5 of those, I think, or some similar number to that. There's one up there. Too far away from them. There we go. Oh no. Are we not? Ah, we need to step further back. Why are you not going down? We're still not far enough back. Okay, we need to fly up, I think. Let's land here. Okay, that's that one done. That's number 2. Number 3. We see any more of these? Ah, the other ones are down there by the looks of it. There's one over there. No, one there. Too far away from it, I think. No, there we go. And I think the other one is below us. Just gonna see how we can see it. I wonder if it's seen from down here. Yeah, through that rock there. There we go. That's another Merlin child done, and then we can carry on for this Lord of the Shore, who's just ahead of us. It made sense to do it while we're here. This is when we know what we've got to do with it. There's still one type of Merlin trial we don't know how to deal with. Yeah, there's still one. We've got to figure that one out. The majority, I think, we now know what we need to do. We can pick up some leech juice. Shame we can't sell some of these in our shop, leech juice and things like that. Troll bogies, because I've got loads of those. Right, I don't know what we need to do when we meet the Lord of the Shore. We've got to subdue it in a way.
Show yourself.
I'm just not sure what we need to do to subdue it. Do we just beat it? He did say our spells wouldn't work with it, so I'm not too sure. Okay, that's bigger than I was expecting. That is the Lord of the Shore. Whoa! Okay, Glacius doesn't do anything to it. Bombarder? No, doesn't do anything. I think it seems to be just throws things at it and hope for the best. Fringo doesn't seem to do anything either. So a lot of our spells don't have any effect on it, which we were told they wouldn't. I think it's just a case of throwing things at it and hope for the best. I need more things to throw though. Alright. I need more things to throw. Oh, Bombarder does damage, so we do damage it with spells. It's only because Professor thinks that they wouldn't. I thought they wouldn't, but actually they do. So we need to fight it to subdue it, it seems. The only one that had no effect was Glacius, doesn't do anything. It's ancient magic you can use, see if that works. Did a bit of damage. I need to take that ancient magic off ideally, I think. Not ancient magic, Glacius, because obviously if it has no effect, no point having an ultimate in it. So let's take Glacius off and we'll add in that one. I'm guessing that's not going to work either, to be fair. So if it doesn't, I wonder if that works. We haven't used Arresto Momentum that much. See if Arresto Momentum works. just want to see if it slowed it down. It's a big old beast though, isn't it? Waiting for the spells to recharge. Yeah, I wonder if the rest of the momentum would slow it down. Doesn't seem to do anything. Right, we've got its health halfway as it caught us there. Yeah, it does a little bit of damage, it's a bit slow on damage. Halfway down though. Now what's it doing? I thought it's going to use fire. I am dodging a little bit early. I know I'm doing that wrong. Right, we'll change the rest of the momentum because obviously there's no point. Oh, I caught us again. Incendio is too far away. Bit of a waste that one. Dodging into it like that does seem to avoid damage still. From close enough. Ah, the tail. Wasn't using the tail before, now it is. We've got to be aware of that as its secondary move there. Game tail form. I probably didn't need to heal there, but it wasn't very much damage. The secondary attack with that tail, we've got to watch out for. I'm dodging too soon. Doing okay so far. I'm using a few spells to keep us in the fight. A few of the potions, but we're okay. We've done that a lot accidentally, that moving quickly. I've used that accidentally quite a few times. I've never been really sure how I've done it until just now. I can hold down circles to do that. I didn't know that. All this time in the game and I didn't know how to use the move. I did just see something we could throw at it, but I was trying to miss the angle. Got caught there. It moves fairly quickly, this thing, doesn't it? Right. We're doing okay damage-wise. Could be better. Ancient magic, does that help? It does indeed. Come on, nearly down. Move too soon. It means if you dodge too soon, it catches you. That's why I'm doing a little bit too much, is moving too soon. Right. Come on, it's down. There we go. We done it. Yeah, healing. Healing's one of those things. I think sometimes I press it when we don't need to press it. I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna show it some respect. His name is Lord of the Shore. So showing it respect might help. We could attack or kneel. I think kneel. Yeah, sometimes I heal when I don't really need to. There's only a little bit of damage, and sometimes I just don't even see my health. We were told to interact, so we had to pick quickly there. But I kind of feel if something's named Lord, you should kneel out of respect for them. Wow, we're actually riding it. Look at that. We've got a new mount. The Graphorn is a powerful charge attack that deals a large amount of damage to enemies in certain barricades. Hold L2 to initiate. Keep it on the Graphorn stamina meter as charging will drain it. Nice. We have a new mount. Right, we're going to head to the Pensieve. We've got an hour left of the stream, so I think we've still got time to get this done. Wrong way. I don't know where I'm heading. But that's quite cool. We've got a new mount. So I think kneeling was the good option there.
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighbourhood being invaded.
That was his powerful charge attack there. That charge attack just takes him out, look. So you actually hit him. Oh, it's out of charge. Oh, we got... Okay. Right, I need to change spells. We got knocked off it, annoyingly. I'm assuming we just need to call it back in a minute. Oh, Incendio on us. There we go. They're all down. Yeah, annoying we got knocked off it. But I couldn't quite get the... There's a chest here, I think. I couldn't quite get the charge to do what I wanted to do. I think too much movement on my part. I think I was trying to move him around too much. I probably should have just held still a little bit. I just noticed there's a chest in here. And then we'll call him back. To be fair, if we're not riding him, can we just fast travel? I'm just trying to think. There's no point in spending all this time heading back, and we can just fast travel there. We can. It's kind of pointless doing it, isn't it? Yeah, so it's friendly now. It ran away because we were knocked off.
Graphorn is somehow the key to opening the room.
Right, so we managed to fast travel back. We can now call this. There we go. Graphorn's out.
There you are.
We just used the Graphorn to unlock the chamber. We're standing on it. So I'm guessing that's what we needed to do. Yeah, my control of it wasn't brilliant. Thanks for the like, but that was much appreciated. Yeah, my control of the Graphorn wasn't fantastic, to be fair. Now, today's stream, we've got just under an hour left. Obviously, we're going to go and do the Pensieve. We cannot overrun the stream. I've got a meeting at 12:30, half an hour after we're due to finish, so we cannot overrun. But we'll see if we can get this done in that time. Right, that's where we're heading in. 4th trial. Can the Graphorn come in with us? Oh, you can't enter while mounted. It was worth a try, wasn't it? Okay, let's head in. We don't know what this trial is going to consist of. I would guess it's not going to be simple. As most of these trials haven't been that simple. And also includes some fighting normally. And some puzzle solving. Although this just says witness the pensive memory, so maybe this will be a nice one and won't involve any fighting stuff.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are.
Isadora was not who she seemed. Okay, that's
any
interesting.
Questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
I'm curious why they said that. She wasn't who she seemed.
Revelio.
Quite an interesting thing to say. So the previous ones we had to have a fight, solve some puzzles, and then we'd go and see the memory. This one we're seeing the memory first, which is unusual. So maybe this won't be a trial in total, I'm not sure. Trophy achieved, the one who mastered memories. Magic is satisfying, it is indeed. Yeah, strange we'll be seeing the memory first. This is normally the last thing you do in a trial. Okay. I'm still curious. Isadora wasn't who she seemed. It's a weird thing to say. My car went to see her then,
Hello.
by the looks of things.
Isadora? Isadora?
So that's Isadora's father.
Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Okay, that's not good. We saw Isadora take his pain away, but I'm not sure why his eyes are like that.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
She was using the magic to take pain away on students. Oh wow. Four against one.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
So she's obviously just used it on the student, but he's still got emotion. His eyes weren't like her father's. What is that? This is where she's been storing all the pain, isn't it? That's been taken away from people.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Her reason for doing this is actually quite
He
sincere.
taught me to hone my power, not
But it's like the power's
throw
gone
it
to her head.
away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
You'd think 4 wizards on 1 would be a fairly simple fight, but doesn't seem to be. Her power is so great. Two on 1 and she's still winning. Come on, Bakar, you got to join in as well. Oh, no! Bakar used the killing curse. Wow. I wasn't expecting that.
She's alive.
I did not expect one of them to use the killing curse on her. Madhu Sanku, good morning, how are you? I've kind of got more questions than answers now. For them to have used a killing curse, or Bakar to use a killing curse at the very least, is very unusual. Obviously he had his reasons, but still. Right, we're heading back to the map chamber. So the 4th trial, thank you for the like, much appreciated. Yeah, she's dead. Well, it seems she's dead. Avada Kedavra is the killing curse, so it seems like she's dead. I wasn't expecting Bakar to do that. How are you today, Madhu Sanka? Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. But yeah, the 4th trial then wasn't a trial. Well, the trial part was getting the mount, I suppose. Right, let's see what they have to say.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our Pensieves.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
So we need to go and craft a wand with the bits that we got
I
from
shall
the
send an
Pensieves.
owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier.
Now, I am concerned about time and whether we've got enough time to do
if Ranrock really is going to
this
try
fight
to
against
drill below
Ranrock.
Hogwarts,
Because I feel
we'll
we're
need
coming
all
towards the end of the
help
main
we can
story.
get.
And I don't know how long it's going to take, and I can't extend the stream. So what we may do is do some side missions just to clear up a few things along the way. Trophy achieved, grappling with a Graphorn. So the Graphorn seems to have been the trial more than anything else, to be fair. We're still not even max level. I feel like the story's coming to an end, and yet we're nowhere near max level, it seems. Right, we have got some gear we need to head to here for first. So we'll head there to the room of requirement. Just to do the gear, we don't know what level it is and what stats it has. I don't want to start this next quest if we haven't got time to do it. That's the only issue I've got. But we have got lots of other things to do, so it doesn't. We've got other things we can fill our time with. We've got 45 minutes left, but I just don't know how long this final quest is. Okay, that's quite cool. Well, this one increased damage. We don't use Crucio. So that's quite good. It only goes up by 1, but actually what it gives us is an increase in Ancient Magic recharge. So that's pretty handy. I think we've got loads of things to sell. I think we can go and make this wand. So at least first thing tomorrow morning we're ready for this next mission. So we can definitely go and make the wand first. We can sell our gear as well. So if we go to Hogsmeade, we'll sell our gear first. Then we'll go to Mr. Ollivander to craft this new wand. But depending what he wants to do after that, I'm just trying to make sure we have enough time to do it and don't have to stop halfway through.
More cozy than Hogsmeade.
We need to find demiguises. That's one thing we urgently need to find, just so we can get more locks done, to be fair.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Okay, the Squiddy sells the gear that's no good to us.
Perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to
We've
sell.
always
for
got
me?
things for you to sell. As I say, we don't buy anything, so money's never really been an issue. And all these are no good to us. And we get a little bit extra money from selling them in our shop. So it does make sense to do that. Okay, let's go and consult with our Ollivander to make this. He may require us to go and get some more things anyway. It may not be as simple as just going to him, he makes the one job done. Maybe there's a little bit more to it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Can we get in there? There's actually a chest in there.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the keeper's
There's
wand.
also, yeah, there's something in this area, in the shop. Oh, this is the bar, isn't it? There's a chest in here. I think there's a chest in here.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly.
I haven't done the butterflies yet. She's asking about butterflies, I haven't done it. There is a chest up here. think there is anyway. There's a bag there.
Revelio.
There's definitely stuff upstairs. There's a chest here as well. There's also a guide here somewhere. Where does that take me that way? There's another upstairs. I'm only in here because I thought there was a chest we need. Well, there was a chest we need to pick up. We did that. Level 1 lock. There's a chest inside here as well. There's so many things we haven't done, and obviously the lock picking would increase all the things we need to pick up because there's so many we haven't done yet. So all these little things we're going to need to find. We'll go to Ollivander after this.
Revelio.
Ah, demiguise. So that's one at least. We need 2 more, I believe. And then that will gain us the next lockpicker. 3 broomsticks private room. The 3 broomsticks private room is a secluded space off the main room of the pub. Hogwarts professors appreciate having a separate area in which to gather to avoid encountering students. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the students appreciate the professors having a separate area as well. Okay, that doesn't help us. At chest.
Revelio.
I think that's everything in here. Job done in here then. Okay, let's head down again. At least we got what was in here that we needed to get. One of those things that there's so much to still pick up. We do need to go and do butterflies at some point. Right, let's start Ollivander. As I say, if we can get it to the point of where we just need to enter the last location underneath Hogwarts first thing tomorrow morning, then that's what we'll do. Right, Mr. Ollivander, let's see what he has to say.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
If he can't make it, no one can. That's the thing, isn't it? I think he's done it.
It is done.
It is done. That is the one that we've got crafted for us. It's only got one use though, it's to go through the barricade.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
So basically, don't use it for other than the purpose it's set for.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves.
So he's been bad this whole time.
Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Well, Ranrock did kind of kick him to the curb, didn't he?
Never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
At least we're standing up for ourselves.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Have we just been kidnapped? I think it looks like we've just been kidnapped. As I say, I've got to be very careful with time. Oh no, we're under attack.
How delightful. A lamb to the slaughter. No more happy days for you.
There's quite a lot of them here, so we're going to have to try and really hold our own, I think.
Will you hold still?
Oh, we're doing okay at the minute. There's loads of them coming in. We're just going to try and hold our own as much as we can. So far, so good though. Right, they're both down. There's so many of them. Whilst we use some ancient map, we got some stored up. Did quite work there. Oh, I didn't see the electricity around us there. That was my mistake for not paying more attention. So many of them here. Right, one down there. Oh, watch out for that the electricity. That's always an issue, the electricity, really. Defending is definitely our best bet here. Watch out for the electricity, though. So many to defend ourselves against. We're doing okay. Right, you're nearly down. Right, he's down. Ancient magic on that guy nearly gets him down. Right, it's him down. It's him down. Who's left? Right, I think we've held our own there quite well, but it's not over. Oh, we tried the Avada Kedavra curse on us. That was a killing curse. He actually tried to do the killing curse on us, that guy. I'll load more here now. I was like a double hit that time. Right, we've got to take out Victor Rookwood as well here, and all his minions.
Let's get this over with.
Right, we've got to make sure we're defending where possible to get whoever attacked him. So many of them. Right, he's down. Just, it's constantly waiting for spells to recharge, that's the thing. Oh, that works quite well there. Shout for his Incendio. Wrong one. But it's so easy to mess the targeting up sometime as well. Did take a hit there. I am running low on healing potions. Could be an issue. There's an Inferius here as well. Right, Ancient Magic on Victor Rookwood there. This is a tricky battle, just trying to make sure we don't take too many hits and waiting for our spells to recharge. So many around. And obviously the Inferius coming doesn't really help. Right, still with this Inferius. Obviously Victor Rookwood we need to deal with as well. This Inferius is currently being the issue. Okay, that's that down. We're taking hits when we're trying to do spells. That's the thing. Right, Rookwood, I'll need to try and aim for with Ancient Magic. There we go. It's him down again. I'm Bombarder on him as well. See, his shield's back up. Well, the Ancient Magic kind of works better on him. I'm so low on healing potions though now.
You dodged an attack.
So hoping to pick up some more Wigan World. I don't want to heal just yet, in case I still need to heal in a little while. So I'm kind of leaving it to the last minute if possible. We have got to do it now, otherwise we're down. There we go. Wrong one. Accio there. Okay. I just need more Ancient Magic, and then we can get Victor Rookwood down. Or block the right spell will also do it. Need more Ancient Magic. My own fault there. I think I just managed to dodge that correctly. Right, still with the Inferius if we can. Took that hit there. Need more Ancient Magic. That's 4 of me. I've only got 2 health left, potion wise. Right, we've now got Ancient Magic we can use on Rookwood. Oh, I've used it on the wrong person. I didn't mean to use it on him. That's annoying. So now I need to refill it again.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Ah, dodge went to protect against them all. This is tricky.
going to get out of this alive.
The annoying thing is I used the ancient magic on the wrong person. Hoping we'd get some wiggle well from that, but we didn't. Wow, one more potion now. No, dodge. Went to use the wrong one there. I got no potions left. So I've messed this up. If I do lose this, because I've used the wrong spells and the wrong people at different times. Just trying to get ancient magic power back up. But no Wigan Weld is never a good situation to be in, is it? More Inferius as well now. Another one down there. We are close to getting our ancient magic up, actually. Just need to get it to the right point. So many enemies. Right, we have got ancient magic. Where's Rookwood? There. Is that enough? Not quite enough. No, it wasn't quite enough. He's back up. That's that one down. And I took out some of the Inferius as well. It's the lack of potions is going to be my undoing, I think. Okay, I think we've done okay. Oh no, more. I'm trying to use the killing curse once again, Avada Kedavra. Survived so far, we've got no healing left. The first time I've ever run out of healing potions. Is it over? I think it is over. Wow. There's fights and there's fights, and that was incredible.
Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Okay, I don't want to go and do the next main mission because we've only got about 20 minutes left, and I don't want to get stuck on it and have to stop while we're doing it. So we're going to hold off the next main mission. There's plenty of other things to do anyway, to be fair. Let's make sure we picked everything up here first. But yeah, that was incredible. We held our own just about. There were times I thought we was in big trouble there. I did not think we was going to survive that. But we did. That's the important thing. Alright, anything else here to pick up? Yeah, there's one over there. That's level 2 lock. I think our chest is actually in... How is there still someone left?
The beast Revelio.
Right, there's a chest to pick up, which will clear this area and say this area's done. And I don't think I can get in... Oh, I can get into it without the lock picking. It's just here. There we go. So I think there's now a tick for this area, so that's done. I don't actually know where we are on the map, to be fair. Let's have a look. But that was one hell of a fight. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, cool. So we may as well try and do other things before we finish that. We've got another 20 minutes. There's probably still quite a lot we can get done. Obviously, we know the final repository is the main mission. Defend Hogwarts from Ranrock. That tells us it's last mission, isn't it? I think it's just about last mission. But we'll save that for tomorrow morning. Let's see what else we can do. We can meet Sebastian, Natty, talk to Poppy, follow butterflies, keys. There's loads of things to do. Let's have a look. What's near us at the minute? We do need to sell gear again at some point. Obviously, what's that there? There's butterflies there. So let's follow those. As they're nearby. But yeah, first thing tomorrow morning, in tomorrow morning's stream of Hogwarts Legacy, we'll do the main mission. So we'll see where that leads us after that. And then we'll go from there. There's obviously still lots to do. We planned for the whole week of streams for Hogwarts Legacy, so we've still got plenty of time this week to get a lot more done. Whether we'll finish the whole game this week, I'm not too sure. But I think we'll get quite a bit of it done.
That encampment.
That's the plan anyway. Just following these butterflies. Where are they taking us? There we go. Small frame painting. Right, what else do we need to do? As I say, we've got 20 more minutes, so we're going to try and get what we can done in the next 20 minutes. There is a magic hotspot there. We might as well head there next then. It's another thing then cleared. I thought we'd done this one previously, but obviously not. Oh, there's also, we'll do this at the top first. Let's go and do this. This is one of the astrology tables.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
So astrology table we'll do first. It's a good chance to get a few things done anyway, like I say. I just don't want to start something and then we run out of time today. And because I can't extend. There we go. Capricornus. I don't know how many of those we've done now. I've done 5 of 5. There are obviously more than that. It just means the challenge is done. Okay, in here somewhere is the ancient magic we need to pick up. This because I'm pressing too many buttons at once. Right, let's find out where the start of this ancient magic is, and then we'll try and get this done first. It is in fact just there. Because then that's something else done then. Right, can we see the ancient magic?
Revelio.
It's all above us, isn't it, I think? I think we're meant to use the box to get up, I would guess. Give me the box. Well, the box actually hits something underneath it, by the looks of it. Oh, there's something to there as well. So through there's one. There we go. That's one done. I think the rest are above us. I do think we need that box. Come on. Is it meant to move anymore, or is that it for the box? Can't highlight it. We can move it. Let's try
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa on it. Gives us more control on it. Okay. Put it down there.
Leviosa.
We've used this trick a few times to get up to places, although that's... There we go. Missed the jump, I think. You stay levitating for me. No, that's still not high enough. I don't think that's how we get up there. I may be able to just use broom, to be fair. I'm not sure. No, okay. That's not how we... That is probably how we get up there, but I can't make the jump, so just in case. Broom it is.
Revelio.
There's another box up here. Why can't I pick that up?
Lumos. Confringo.
There's some coins there, but I can't seem to pick them up. Well, we're still looking for the other bits of ancient magic in this little area.
Revelio.
Right, there is a chest through here. I think we need to move this. Crawl through. There we go.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Chest done. That's one of those.
Revelio.
Where's the last bit? of ancient magic. It's probably above us, to be fair. There's a chest up there as well. Can we see this at last? Oh, it's over across there. Okay. I don't know if I can make that jump. You can. Chest as well, and then that, and I think that's that done.
Shame I didn't.
There we go.
That one.
All done. As I say, it makes sense to clear some of this while we're here. Nearly close to leveling up to level 30. Right, what's nearby? There's a Merlin trial there. Let's head there now. I've got a feeling there is a reason we've left this one. It may be we just didn't know what to do at the time. There's only one type of Merlin trial we still don't know what to do. This may be one of them. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Because a majority of these we've done as we've gone. Yeah, this is one of the ones we didn't know, but we do now know what to do. So, we need Lumos. And we need to guide the insects into these areas. So we do know how to do this one now. Whereas before we didn't. So we can guide the butterflies into this one. One done.
Revelio.
So we need to find the next set of insects to take to this one. There's a load over here. The Merlin trials, once you know what you've got to do with each one, they're not that bad. It's just working that out, and this was actually worked out for us by someone else, to be fair. But yeah, once you work out how to do them all, they're fairly simple. There's still one type we still don't know what to do, though. It's a little bit of a concern.
Revelio.
Right, there's another one there. And where are my insects? Down there.
Lumos.
It's the only annoying thing. Every time we climb up, we've got to actually then re-get the insects. There we go. Another Merlin trial done then. It's just nice to get them done. I say we're holding off going back to Hogwarts because of the main story and the time left in the stream. That's our only concern at this point. I don't want to start it and not be able to finish it in one shot. So that'll be first thing tomorrow for the last mission. Gained a subscriber and lost a subscriber. Always good. Right, where are we heading next? There's so much to do around us. There's a treasure vault there. We're just thinking, actually, let's go and do a minute. We've got 15 minutes. Let's go and do, instead of doing all these small things, let's go and do a mission, I think. I think it makes sense to actually go and do a quest. There's so many side quests. I'm just thinking how much... Let's go and find the butterflies in the Forbidden Forest. I don't know if it'll give us a location. If it does, we may already... Yeah, we can get right close to it. So let's go there. The more of these missions we've done, the easier things will be at the end. And as I say, I've only got about 10-15 minutes left, and I cannot extend the stream at all. That's why I'm holding off on the main story. More trumpets. Right, these are butterflies. Oh, they will be here in a minute.
Revelio. There they are. She wasn't making it up.
There's the butterflies. I know there's some fighting going on down there. I'm ignoring it.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
I need to follow the butterflies. I'm trying to ignore the fighting that's going on, to be fair.
The island itself may be a prison.
You can see them over the water there. Okay, let's follow these butterflies still. That's the mission. And then I'm assuming we need to go and just report back once we've done this. Where are you going, butterflies? chest.
Well, well. Look what we have.
There we go. So we can return that mission whenever we're ready now. That bit's done at least. So that's another mission that can be. Oh, we can be. It's in Hogsmeade, wasn't it? Ah, let's go and hand this in the Hogsmeade. We can nip to our shop, sell gear that's no good to us, and then we can go and hand the mission in as well. It's always handy to do both things at once. And that feels a bit more time. As I say, tomorrow morning stream we'll start by going straight and doing the main story.
Sometimes it seems all
I kind of
right
feel
to
like that
Hogsmeade.
is going to be the end of things. It does seem to be that way, unless there's a bit more afterwards. But to protect Hogwarts from Ranrock seems to be an ending of sorts. There'll still be a lot more to do for the rest of the week, though.
You'd like Penny to sell for you?
And we have still the Batman streams that started last night. We've got to carry on this evening. If the story's done as well, we'll look at trophies and see what we need to do for those. I wouldn't mind starting a new save. Obviously, just do main story to do, because we need to do, I think it's each house once. But just to see Azkaban, it might be worth doing, just so we can see a different side of things as well, to be fair. We still need demi-guides as well for the unlocking spells. Something we do need to work on sooner rather than later. That's one thing, there's still lots to do. It's just finding the things we need to do. Right, we can hand this mission in though, that's another mission done.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the
Clementine, we have got an answer. You can have your answer now. This should level
Hello,
us up
Miss
as well,
Whitty.
to level 30 I think.
Did you find them?
Yes.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing.
Yeah, this
there's
might give us the
something
XP to
so
level up.
lovely to see.
We're very close
Should
to level
I
30.
dare?
There we go, mission complete. Did that level us up? It was enough, we are now level 30. I think someone told me the max level is 40, so we're pretty good, close towards it. Okay, we've got about 10 minutes. What else can we do in the next 10 minutes, I wonder? There is 7 demiguise statues to find in this area somewhere. It doesn't actually tell us where they are, but there is 7 demiguise. So let's have a look around some of these buildings. I'm sure we need the unlocking spell for some of them.
Revelio.
That's something we still need. There's a hang on. There's a floating thing there.
I saw what you did.
There's a floating page. We can grab that. It's one of those done at least. There's lots still to do in Hogsmeade. You think you've done quite a lot in the area, and then you actually look around, and there's still lots to do. There's lots of books around as well. Level 2 lock. A lot of the time we are going to need the further unlocking spells.
Revelio.
As well.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Alright, there's another flying page over here. I just thought while we're here, there's quite a lot of demiguise. It might be worth grabbing those, so that's done. Because we only need 2 more to unlock the next unlocking spells.
Revelio.
What level's this lock? Level 1, we can get in here then.
Bombarda.
Wrong button.
Aloha Mora.
So there might be a demiguise in here, hopefully. I'm hoping there is. But as I say, first thing tomorrow morning stream, we'll do the main mission.
Revelio.
We've got Batman this evening as well. We started that last night. Thoroughly enjoyable so far. But even though we've got the rest of the week of streams of this, even if we finish main story, we've got the rest of the week to do everything else that we need to do. And I still think there's quite a lot to do. I want to do a lot of the side quests and get them all done where possible. Whether we can do 100 and something Merlin trials, I'm not sure. Whether we go for platinum, I'm not entirely sure either. I think it's doable though. Right, there's a flying book here. There's a chest over here as well, I've just spotted. While we're here, it's worth grabbing these things. It's the first time we've run out of potions as well in that big fight we had.
Revelio.
Right, what's nearby? we do need to find a moth somewhere as well. There's something we are missing. There's a page up nearby as well by the sounds of it. Not too sure where it is, but it's here somewhere. That little ting you hear, that means there's something there.
See you, my young friend.
That's our shop, isn't it? Yeah.
Revelio.
Is there a chest in our shop? I think there is. We've been in the... Well, obviously we did the mission with the chest. But I didn't think there'd be anything else after that. But it looks like there's still a chest in here. Please don't send me back down the rabbit hole that we did yesterday. Okay. So all that time we just needed to go and do that to get the unidentified reward there. I didn't want it to send us back down the rabbit hole we had last time because that was horrendous. But it did make us obtain the shop though. Right, we need a moth for that as well at some point. We just got to find where one is. This is a locked house. I don't think we can go in there. No, we need level 2. So the thing with a few of these buildings we just can't do yet. There's a few things in here though. I love the fact there's so many things to interact with as well. Piano can play. Anything in here we need to pick up? Yeah, chest here. All these simple things that we've missed along the way. Not for any fault of our own, but there's just loads of different doors to go in and look around in. Okay. What else have we got? Right, we've got a couple of minutes left. Like I say, we can't extend the stream this morning. But we'll be starting the last, well, what sounds like the last story mission tomorrow. Okay, one more house. We've been in there already, haven't we? There's a page here to pick up. Is it here? Yeah. The Honeyduke's. Honeyduke's sweet shop sells a variety of magical sweets, from fizzing whiz-bees to exploding bonbons. Customers would be wise to know precisely what effect they may experience before sampling this shop's wares. Any of these level 1? No, level 2. Level 2. Yeah, we need to come back when we've got more demi-guys. Right, what we're going to do before we finish is quickly head back to Hogwarts. I know where we've got to head, but before that, we're just going to go to Room of Requirement. We're going to quickly check the gear we've got, and then we will be finished for this morning. As I say, we are back this evening with Batman, Arkham Asylum. We started yesterday evening, but we are out of time, and I just can't extend today. Defense up by 11. Defense is high, but I don't want the trait that's in it. To be fair, may hold off on that one. Sometimes it is worth looking at the traits to see if they're better than what we use. But that is us out of time. In fact, I just saw something that was quite interesting. Going to this, challenges with 47% on challenges. That's not that much, is it? There we go, it says 30 hours now. But that is us done for this morning, I'm afraid. We are out of time. You're just watching Spider-Man, you need help, you're addicted to Marvel DC. But that is us out of time for this morning, I'm afraid. As I say, we are back this evening with more Batman Arkham Asylum. We're back tomorrow morning with Hogwarts Legacy, as we'll continue the main story, which I think will finish tomorrow morning, by the sounds of things, unless there's quite a bit more to it, but it sounds like we're coming to the end. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We can't extend, so I've got to crack on. I've got a meeting in half an hour. But hopefully we'll see some of you this evening. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I hope you enjoyed the content on the channel. And enjoy the rest of your day. And hopefully we'll see you this evening. If not, tomorrow morning. Hogwarts Legacy. Same time as today. Thank you all very much. We'll see you soon. Enjoy yourselves. See you later. Bye-bye.